Yo, what is good, Sixers Nation? Welcome on in. Philly Take with RB, number one show for Sixers fans. Providing the passion, breaking it all down. We are back. Little preseason action. Sixers and Nets. The much anticipated return of Ben Simmons. Hey, yo, what a way to start things off, man. What a way to start things off, man. We're here. We are here. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Sixer Nation, stand up. Stand up, man. It's about that time again. It's about that time getting back to the play-by-play commentary time of the year. Year 3, actually, for us doing this, man. Shout out to everybody out there in the chat. Let me get a mic check in the chat. It's been so long. I'm blowing the dust off this thing when it comes to these settings, man. I'm blowing the dust off. Shout out to all the Sixers fans out there, though, that have helped continue to grow the show. Shout out to all the Sixers fans that have stayed tapped in all off season. It's been an interesting one. There have been a lot of storylines, a lot of things to go through, and we've been covering it consistently. 24/7 Sixers coverage. That's what you came here for. Hit that like button if you're in the chat. Hit that like button if you're in the chat. Subscribe right now. The road to 30K begins. Hit that bell so you don't miss any videos or live streams. If you are new to the show, maybe you're fairly new, we do commentary, play-by-play, live analysis during games. We also do videos, recaps, all news. Everything is covered here on this show. And we are going to be doing a lot more in-between day type of things, whether that's recap shows, film breakdowns, bringing on guests. We're going to continue to pump out the content. Let's go, man. Sixers and Nets. It's good to be back. Good to be back doing this. Feels a little bit weird, to be honest, but shout out to everybody. We got the channel members in the house. RJ, what's going on? All my members, stand up. Drop the emojis in the chat. Let's go, man. Let's go. RJ says it's our time of the year. It's about that time, man. It's about that time. Mike sounds good on the mic check. Let's go. Grace, what's going on? Derek, what's up? Time for 2-5. 2-5 returns against the Philadelphia 76ers. Could they have drawn it up any better, man? Could they have drawn it up any better? Nah, they did it on purpose. I'm going to tell you why it will be overblown tonight, but it'll still be interesting. I mean, game 1 of the preseason, and we already have some spice to it. This is going to be an interesting year. This is going to be an interesting year. Mo, what's going on, man? Garrett in the chat. What's up, Garrett? Brandon, what's good? Nah, what's going on? Strive, what's up? Secret Underdog, what's up, man? Charles says, hope you're well. I'm from the UK and watching this as well. Shout out to the UK. Where are we tapping in from tonight? Where are we tapping in from tonight? Once again, this is the number one Sixers show, man. Hit that like and subscribe. Today's commentary, play-by-play, Sixers versus Nets preseason game 1. We're going to be doing this all season. So if you're just tuning in, be sure to stick around, man. This one is presented by Manscaped, leading provider of below the waist men's grooming products. Number one out there doing it, man. Shout out to Manscaped. Click that link that's pinned in the chat. Go get yourself something, man. It's getting to that time of the year. It's getting to that time of the year. Get yourself the Lawnmower 4.0, man. Make the ladies proud. Make the ladies proud. Shout out to Manscaped. Let's go. Daniel says, we're back. Can't believe the grind. You're almost at 25K. Let's go. Let's go. Nick, what's going on? Another channel member in the house. Another channel member in the house. I'm watching this game on NBA TV. That's where I'm watching it at. I don't know about the rest of you, but if you don't have access to the game, that's another reason why you should tune into this show, because we have you covered. We'll be doing the play-by-play, breaking it all down live as it happens. As it happens. We got Vegas in the house. We have Boston in the house. Adam, what's going on, man? From Australia. We have everybody. See, this is the beauty of this, man. We tap in everywhere. We have Sixers Nation tapping in everywhere. I know there's fantastic Sixers fans all across the globe. That's my goal, man, to continue to bring that coverage. Nick, what's going on, man? Nick, what's going on? Trinidad in the house. Man, we're tapping in everywhere. We're tapping in everywhere. We have 160 in the chat, guys. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the show. Let's read off the starting lineups. We're about 10 minutes away from getting underway. Yes, Ben Simmons is apparently playing. He is starting for the Brooklyn Nets. Their entire five is starting. And for the Brooklyn Nets, it's going to be Ben Simmons, Kyrie Irving, Kevin Durant, Joe Harris, and Nicholas Claxton. That is the five for the Brooklyn Nets. As for the Philadelphia 76ers, little bit different. No Joel Embiid, no James Harden, and no PJ Tucker. The Sixers starting five tonight is Tyrese Maxey, DeAnthony Melton, Matisse Thybulle at the 3, Tobias Harris at the 4, and Paul Reed gets the nod at the 5. Now, once again, shout out to everybody who has been tuning into the coverage. We just covered the entire training camp week. You guys went absolutely nuts on those videos, so shout out to everybody out there. As I said yesterday, I'm not really concerned about the preseason, okay? I'm not going to come in here and start analyzing everything like it's a regular season game. What I do want to see, though, are some of the backup guys. That's what I'm here for. And essentially, that's where Doc Rivers and his team are at. We know who the starting five is going to be. What we're looking for are the last couple roster spots. We have 17 guys on our roster right now. We need to get that down to 15 by the time the season starts in 15 days. By the way, Sixers kicking off the regular season against the Boston Celtics on October 18th. Sixers need to cut 2 players. Who will it be? Well, we have 4 preseason games, so hopefully we can get an idea, of who is going to make the roster or not within these first couple games. Will Isaiah Joe end up getting cut? Will Charles Bassey end up getting cut? What will happen with Jaden Springer? Is he going to make the team? Trevelin Queen, Paul Reed. I mean, he's starting tonight. It essentially feels like Paul Reed already has a spot, but those are some of the storylines that you go through and things that you look for the Sixers team. So I'm interested to see, what will Thybulle look like? He's starting tonight. Will Thybulle be attempting jump shots? Very interesting. Very interesting to see. Can you watch on NBA TV in Philly? Yeah, you can watch on NBA TV anywhere. Should be able to. Steven from Virginia, what's going on? Shout out to everybody tapping in, man. Guys, let's get this to 100 likes. Hit that thumbs up button right now. Be sure to subscribe. Let's get to 24.5 tonight. Appreciate everybody being here, man. I'm excited. I'm pumped. Now, let me address the elephant in the room, because I know a lot of people are going to be talking about it in the chat. Ben Simmons, yes, he is playing, apparently. Now, a lot of people, Leroy says, watching from Antarctica, 140 feet, 144 going crazy. Awesome. But yo, a lot of people were getting at me on Twitter earlier, and they were saying, Ben Simmons is going to come out and shoot jump shots and this and that. First off, I don't care anymore, okay? I'm not going to just sit here and talk about the guy all night. If he does, he does. Good for him. I don't think he will. I think he's going to be the same player. If you've been watching the Nets, not that I've been watching the Nets, I just see things that people tweet out. Steve Nash has essentially said he expects him to be the same player. He wants him to be the same player. He doesn't need him to do anything else. He literally said, I'm content with his game. I love his game. I don't need him to do anything else. So if he comes out and shoots jump shots, good for him. Like I said, I'm off that now. I sat up here for almost 2 years. It's crazy. It's almost been 2 years, and essentially just told it how it was, told it how I saw it. That's the difference between me. Like, people say, oh, you changed this, and that. You can go back 3 years. This is my 3rd year essentially doing this for a whole season. And, go back to the beginning of this channel. Like, I was actually a Big Ben guy. I actually said he was going to be an MVP one day. I was a Big Ben guy. I was on the Ben train. But then I started to see it for what it was. I want this Sixers team to succeed, and that is what I am worried about. See, the Sixers had essentially their best offseason in the last however many years. The Sixers have their most polished roster to date around Joel Embiid. The Sixers have had a whole offseason to put things together with James Harden, Joel Embiid, Tyrese Maxey. You add some of these dogs that we have really, really needed because we came out gutless in Game 6 against Miami. We come out here and we add the pieces that we need in PJ Tucker. We add DeAnthony Melton. We add Montrezl Harrell. We just added a bunch of dogs to this team, which is exactly what we needed. And that's what I'm ready to see, man. I'm ready to see this team come out and ball because this honestly might be our best shot this year. And I've been saying it all off season. Shout out to the ones. Let me know in the chat who's been rocking with the show all off season, man, because if you've been here, you know I've been saying this. We have to get past the second round. There are no excuses anymore. You now have had an off season to put it together. James Harden has to stay healthy. Joel has to stay healthy. We know that. But Doc Rivers has to be on it as well. Tyrese Maxey needs to continue to grow. You know, guys like Thibault need to find their role. If you're not producing, you can't play. We need to get it done. We need to get to the Eastern Conference Finals, maybe even the finals. This may be our best shot. It has to happen. It has to happen. So anyway, back to the Ben Simmons thing. Look, I'm expecting him to be the same guy. And yes, I did say I didn't expect him to play for part of the season to begin. But, you know, it's just what I see. Like, they just said he had back surgery a little while. So what am I supposed to know? Anyway, I'm ready to analyze this game. What I'm really looking for tonight are the bench players for the Sixers. What will they do? What will Isaiah Joe, Bassey, guys like that do in the minutes they are given tonight? How will they maximize their role? That's what we need to see. That's what we need to see. 350 people in the chat. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, and shout out to everybody for being here. Shout some people out real quick. Also, become a channel member. We're getting the members back up, man. We're going to have some new things coming with the Discord. We're going to have a giveaway probably next week or the week after. So if you want to stay up to date with all that, be sure to subscribe. Also, follow us on Instagram. We've made a big leap this off season. We're now at almost 12.6K on Instagram. Follow us on there. We're pumping out content. Follow me on Twitter at RBPhillyTake. You know the deal. Drop a super chat. Join the channel memberships. Cash App down below. All the links, any way you want to support, is down in the description. And show love to our sponsors, man. That's how we keep this thing growing. All right, who else do we have in here? Merksy, what's up, bro? Another channel member back in the chat. Fun to watch the whole convo around him change, but he's the pass of this franchise. Exactly. And it's funny, man, you know, now that the season's coming and, you know, the big outlets need things to talk about, now they're coining the Nets top 3 title favorites again. It's just funny to me because I've literally just been up here telling it how I see it for the last however long. But that's their problem now. Like, that is the best thing about this. We got that contract away. We're building. Morey had a fantastic offseason, in my opinion. And I'm just ready to come out here and watch a fun team play. Like, I feel like we addressed the needs that we needed to address. So I'm excited. I'm excited. Let's see who else we have in here. Shout out to Steve. Welcome to the family. Wesley, welcome to the family. Secret Underdogs has been here for a while. My guy, man. My guy. I'm telling you guys, let's take this thing to the moon, man. We're going to be doing 24/7 Sixers coverage. Not only game coverage, but on the off days, we're going to have talk shows. We're going to have guests. We're going to have film breakdowns. A lot of things have happened this offseason. I'm excited to get into those things eventually. But I also will be going to some games. There's a lot coming, man. There's a lot coming. So be sure to stay tapped in. Be sure to stay tapped in. Hopefully the connection is good. Let me know if the connection's good. Like I said, I haven't touched this part of my setup in like 4 months. So hopefully things are good. Who else we have in here? And the chat goes really fast, so, you know, we try to do what we can, but we have a lot to balance here. There's Kevin Durant warming up. Almost averaged 30 points a game last year. You know who finished number 1? It was Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid finished number 1. He won the scoring title. Joel Embiid won the scoring title. He should have won MVP. Guess it is what it is. Like he said, he's past it now, but it sucks. It does suck. There's Ben Simmons shooting warm-up jump shots. Couple chains on with the crosses on. Ben pulls up from the free throw line. This game has a Charles Bassey feel. I agree, Sean. I agree. Esteban says, you're always consistent. Love the vibes. Thank you, my man. Thank you. Appreciate the people that see what I'm trying to do with this thing, man. Appreciate it. To think a team that has Durant, Kyrie, and Ben not one of the top 3 in the East is crazy. RB, you know enough ball to know they're a favorite. I know enough ball and history to know that I'm not going to believe anything until I see it. Talent-wise, maybe. But the fact of the matter is that team will blow up like they always do. And I'll be up here just saying it how I see it, man. I'm just saying, like, it is what it is, man. I'm sorry that I've been right about that man and that franchise for a while. I know the Nets fans don't like me. That's perfectly fine. I guess we have like a little rivalry going. There is actually a rivalry week this year in the NBA. I think it's in like February. They have us playing the Nets. They have Embiid going up against Jokic. That should be interesting. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. People know, like the real ones know who have been here for a while. They know. They know. Jess, what's going on? Shout out to you. Michael Miller in the chat. Sandy Howard, what's going on? Ping Boy, another member in the chat. What's going on? We got Joe says love the show. Shout out to all the real ones in here, man. It's funny. We have like a live stream commentary play-by-play crew. We have the off-season crew. I need you guys to stick around full year, man. Bringing that full coverage, full circle, man. Dave, what's going on? We didn't go away. We've been here all off-season. We just got done breaking down training camp for the last week. It's been fun. It's been fun. It's been fun. Was that me chugging a beer on a stream? No, I don't chug beers on streams. Sixers will be out in second round per usual, and I'm a Sixers fan. That's perfectly fine to have that opinion. Everybody has their own opinion. I think that we have to get past the second round this year. If you don't, it is a colossal failure, and change will have to be made. That's just my opinion, but this is why we do, this show. This is where the real Sixers fans tap in and can give their opinions, right? We do call-in shows. We're going to be doing a lot of call-ins where you can dive in on the topic and give your opinion. Because, the national media, they've been giving us some headlines, but it's like here and there. They'll start to talk about us if we're winning, but we'll be here every day. We'll be here all the time. Sean, what's going on? Dan in the chat says we're back, baby. The Sixers are back. I'm feeling great about it. I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling really good about it, to be honest. I mean, we're here. We have a whole season of coverage. I'm excited. Bucks fan, wish you were repping us instead. Oh, man. Hopefully this game gets started. I mean, it's 7:36. Are we back on this already? Where we don't start on time? Is that where we're at? D Green in the chat, man. Another great one. What's up, D? What's going on, man? Varsity says, I miss these play-by-plays. Arthur, what's up, man? Glad you're back. I never left, Arthur. See, that's what I'm saying, man. Real Sixers Nation knows. The real ones. I never left. I drop content about this team every day, man. I'm here all the time, 24/7. Number one show for Sixers fans, man. Number one show. Let's go. Vector, what's going on, man? Circular Motion, what's good? Sympathy Teeth, what's up? Gavin says 25K incoming. We're on the road to 25, man. Let's go. Let's go. Last 2 years have been painful. The last 2 years have been painful. I'll be honest. The way it ended, not what you want to see. But this is the Sixers' best, most polished roster, in my opinion. That's not to say that we're without fault, that we're without flaw or anything. No team's perfect, but building that chemistry, getting to that point, I think once it really boils down to it, when I look at these rosters, I think the Sixers should be a top 3 team in the East. I'm currently picking them. I'm putting this out there right now because a lot of you probably didn't go and watch my prediction video. I have us at number 2 in the East. I think we're going to finish number 2. I originally had Boston number 1. Now they're in a lot of trouble. So I don't know. Maybe it'll be Milwaukee. But I have us as number 2, maybe even number 1. I have us going 54-28 this season. So let me know your predictions. What do you guys think in the chat? 520 people in here, man. Hit that like button. Thank you for being here. Subscribe to the show. This one presented by Manscaped. Click the link in the chat, man. Get your lawnmower 4.0. All my fellas out there, you know what to do, man. Protect the jewels. Protect the jewels. This thing has a flashlight on it so that you don't end up hitting the roots, man. That's what I'm talking about. If you're just tuning in tonight, the Sixers are resting Joel Embiid, James Harden, and PJ Tucker. So the starting five, once again, will be Tyrese Maxey, DeAnthony Melton, Matisse Thybulle, Tobias Harris, and Paul Reed. And for the Brooklyn Nets, they're going with their starting five, probably trying to build some chemistry. Ben Simmons, Joe Harris, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and Nicholas Claxton. Teef says we're a top 3 team in the East. I agree. Now, personally, I think Embiid, Harden, and Tucker should play maybe one game at the end. I think they should play probably the last game just to kind of get a flow going. But I don't feel it to be that essential where they need to play all these games. That's my opinion. But let me know what you think. It does feel good to have basketball back, though. You know, the Eagles, if you're an Eagles fan in here, the Eagles have been doing great. Phillies are trying to clinch a playoff spot tonight, but it's good to have the Sixers back. Wesley Stone back in the chat. The infamous Wesley Stone is back. Man, I thought you left forever. I think Wesley's only here because he's a Brooklyn fan now. If you didn't know, Wesley's a Brooklyn Nets fan. His boy Ben is on the Nets. That's why he hasn't tuned in all off season, man. Wesley is now a Nets fan. So he'll be gone after tonight. He'll be back November 22nd. Oh, man. Sean says, I'm here for Montrezl Harrell. Yeah, I definitely want to see some Trez. I haven't seen much of him this past week. I want to see how Melton looks handling the ball a little bit. Hopefully he can knock down some shots. How is this game not started yet? I don't understand. It's literally a preseason game. I want to see what Thybulle's shot looks like too, man. He better be knocking down. The Anthony Melton at the 2. Paul Reed at the 5. Will Paul Reed play the 4 tonight? I think we're going to see a Paul Reed at the 4, Trez at the 5 lineup tonight. Do I think Ben's going to shoot any threes? If he does shoot one, it'll probably be one at the beginning, and then he probably won't do it again, which is what he used to do with us. But whether he does or doesn't, I don't know. I really don't care. But we're about to get underway. So here we go, guys. Sixers and Nets. Once again, hit that thumbs up button. We got 500 in the chat. Kyrie's going to dap up Doc Rivers. Ben Simmons. Oh, my gosh, it looks weird. Man. Kevin Durant, here we go. Let's fix the scoreboard. How about that? Should fix itself, but if it doesn't, we will adjust it in just a second, ladies and gentlemen. And Ben Simmons is going to have the ball as the Nets win the tip. Simmons over to Kyrie Irving. Irving up top. He's guarded by new Sixer Melton. Here's Simmons. Simmons at the post, going to hand it off. Harris. Simmons rolls. Harris passes. Pluck Kyrie back to Harris. 4-3. That one's short. Hits all net. Claxton tried to save it. Could not. Here come the Sixers. Melton, Maxey. Maxey the first one. A pull-up 3. Got it to go. Tyrese Maxey drilling the 3 off the dribble pull-up. And that is a way to start your young season, young man. Kyrie, what a pass to a cutting Claxton. He throws it down. Holy smokes. That Tyrese Maxey pull-up got me fired up, man. If he's doing that this year, my gosh, look out. Here's Maxey going to swing to Tobias. Toby off the dribble over Joe Harris. Bad shot selection, and that one is off. Here comes Ben Simmons. Simmons with the ball, going to swing. KD. KD a pull-up. That one doesn't go. Rebounded by Tobias. Here's Tyrese Maxey. Maxey, another pull-up, a 3. Got it! Tyrese Maxey! He's got 6! Oh, look out! Look out! Durant to a rolling Simmons. Simmons looking for the pass as usual. Here's Harris, corner 3. That one blocked. But the Nets get it back and throw it down. Ladies and gentlemen, Tyrese Maxey. Tyrese Maxey. Here's Maxey again through the legs. Maxey trying to drive up off the glass. He got it again. He's got 8. He's got 8. Maxey 3 for 3 to begin the game. He's got all 8 for the Sixers. Oh, Lord. Don't tell me Tyrese is already Dame. Hold on, let me chill. There's Joe Harris up top, guarded by Maxey. Harris tried to get it to Durant. Great defense by Maxey and Thibault. Out of bounds. Sixers ball. $3 donation from Jans. Thank you very much. Says Thibault on KD. Melton on 11 will be interesting. I agree. Good matchups. We'll fix a scoreboard in a second. Here's Toby going to drive with the left. Kicks it out. Thibault the pump. Thibault turns in the post. Back to Maxey. Maxey thinking again. He's going to drive. Try to thread it to Thibault. Thibault can't hold it. Here come the Brooklyn Nets. KD, Kyrie, and Melton gets called for the foul. Yo, let's go, man. Tyrese freaking Maxey. This is crazy. This is nuts. Tyrese Maxey's on it. Here are the Brooklyn Nets. Simmons going to turn. Pass again. Durant tries to get it back to Ben. Can't hold on. And the Sixers save it. Sixers save it again. Here's Melton. Melton going to drive on Kyrie. Crosses, goes up, loses it. And here come the Brooklyn Nets. Kyrie to Ben all the way, and he throws down the dunk. Simmons finally on the board. Maxey all the way, goes up, draws contact. Tyrese Maxey heading to the charity stripe for 2. Tyrese Maxey 3 for 3 to begin the game. He's got 8 points, 2 3-pointers. And the first one going to be good for Tyrese Maxey. And the second one will be good. Tyrese Maxey with all 10 points for the Philadelphia 76ers. Simmons up top, and he is fouled by Tobias Harris. Sixers locked in playing their game. Doc told him to be aggressive. Yeah, he did. Tyrese is looking good so far in just a few minutes. Simmons going to inbound. Nice defense by Paul Reed out on the perimeter. Claxton to Simmons. Leave him wide open. Leave him wide open. Simmons tries to get it in, and the pass is stolen. Here come the Sixers. Melton out to Maxey, an open Trey. That one short. Maxey misses his first. Here's Irving on the fast break to Claxton, and he throws it down in the lane. Here's Thibault. I want to see Thibault get some shots. Maxey going to give to Melton. Here's Tobias trying to shake off Kyrie. Toby high at the wing. Toby going to drive. Turn to his right. Puts it up. The float got it. Tobias Harris for 2. Sixers lead 12-8. Here's Simmons again. Way out beyond the perimeter. Simmons around a screen. He's going to kick to the corner. And that one tipped out by Thibault. Good defense. Hit that like button, y'all. Let's get it to 200. Yeah, now he dunks. Sixers lead at 12-8. Got to keep the ball moving. Got to knock down some shots. Maxey hits the deck. Simmons looking at inbound. Waits 4 seconds. Now inbounds Claxton to Simmons. Simmons in the post. What will he do? He swings it out to the opposite corner. And the 3 ball is good from Kyrie Irving. Actually, no, it's not Kyrie Irving. Who is that? Did they already make a sub? Here's Tobias. Toby going through the legs. Toby going to drive. Toby to Thibault. Thibault a 3. Got it. Matisse Thybulle on the board. First 3 of the season for Matisse Thybulle. He's been working on his jump shot, and now he pokes it away. Give me that, Ben. Thybulle all the way. And he is plucked by Ben Simmons in transition. It's going to go off of Thybulle's foot, out of bounds. Thybulle, that was not a good dribble. Held it out way too far, allowed Ben to pluck it away. Here's Ben Simmons. Simmons up top, guarded by Thibault. Simmons around the screen. Once again, looking to pass. He's not even looking at the rim. Here's KD. Going to pull up from the post. Got it. Yeah, so like I said, man, he's going to be the same guy. Here's Melton. Melton going to cross. Oh, nice little move. Now going to swing out Maxey. Nice pass to the corner. Thibault bumped and fouled by Kevin Durant. Let's go. Sixers lead at 15-13. Brooklyn starting 5 up against a couple starters for the Sixers and some role players. Here's Paul Reed. Going to hand it off to Maxey. Maxey getting doubled. Look at the pressure they're applying. Maxey goes up and fouled again. Look at this kid's mindset. He's out here attacking immediately. Maxey's out here attacking immediately. He looks like he's trying to get downhill. All off season, I said I want to see Tyrese be more of a smarter player, take his opportunities and really develop into that guy. And so far, I mean, his mentality is great. Maxey going to knock down the first. I mean, he's out here just going right downhill. He's not thinking. Looks like he put on about 20 pounds this offseason. So I love it, man. And Maxey going to knock down a pair. Sixers lead 17-13. Maxey with 11. Here's Simmons up top. Picks up his dribble. Going to give to Kyrie. Now coming around a screen. He's going to drive. Kyrie now going to pull off balance. That one no good. Sixers pull it in. Nice snag by Paul Reed. Here comes Melton down the floor. Going to cross. Nice little step back. DeAnthony Melton. Can't hit the mid-range. Here comes Kyrie, boosting it all the way down the floor, and off his own foot, it goes out of bounds. Turnover, Sixers basketball. Going to be a timeout with 6:37 to go here in the first quarter. Let's go, man. So my instant takeaway so far, 6 minutes into the first quarter almost, Tyrese Maxey is incredible. He is already taking that leap. Not trying to be too premature here, but Tyrese Maxey is out here looking like he's even taken another step already. He's got 12 points in this one, 3 for 4. Being aggressive, he hit 2 threes already, a pull-up dribble to start the game. Looks confident, man. As for the rest of the squad, they're not really doing too much. We got to wait and see if these guys can get involved. I mean, it's been the Maxey show so far. He is cooking, though. As for the Brooklyn Nets, I mean, Claxton's got 6. He's rolling a couple times. But, yeah, man, I mean, they're just kind of going through the motions. As for Ben Simmons, I know everybody's talking about him in the chat. I mean, he's just the same guy. I mean, I predicted, I said it before this stream. You know, he's just going to be the same guy. So I can't, like, it is what it is. You know, like, I told you, he's just going to look to pass and be that guy because Steve Nash said he doesn't need him to change. So, shout out to Thibault, though, for hitting a shot already. Shout out to Thibault for knocking down a shot. Playing some pretty good defense. If you guys are here, hit that thumbs up button. Helps spread the content, helps spread the show. We cover this team 24/7. So shout out to Sixers Nation out there, all the great Sixers fans tapping in from around the world, man. And be sure to subscribe, man. We are back. We are officially back. RJ says Maxey's going to be an all-star. That's actually my bold prediction this year. It was actually one of my bold predictions last year. People thought I was crazy. And, you know, he almost made it. It's going to be tough. There's a lot of good guards in the East, but I'm telling you, Tyrese Maxey's determined. That kid wants it. He wants it bad. He wants it bad. All right, we're back. We are back from commercial. Sixers leading at 17-13. Sixers going to inbound. Don't think we have any substitutions yet. Maxey has the ball once again. See him continue to get these reps. Tobias going to come up top. Loses Simmons on a screen. Pulls a three and got it. Tobias Harris working fluently on that catch and shoot three. He's going to have to fit in as a fourth option. And shout out to Tobias, man. So the Nets they're letting Simmons handle the ball. They have Kyrie playing off the ball. I was wondering how that would work. Here's Kyrie going to come around. No, it's not Kyrie. Here's KD, a three. That one off the mark. Who is that? Oh, that's Royce O'Neal. Maxey going to go up, oops it, Reed lays it in off the glass. I didn't know the Nets made a substitution already. But yeah, I was wondering how they were going to do things. I guess they just have Kyrie playing off ball now. KD up to Claxton, plucked away again. Sixers want to improve defensively this year. Here's Maxey. Melton popping a three. Got it. DeAnthony Melton finally on the board. The Sixers are smoking them right now. 25-13. Here's Ben Simmons, guarded by Tobias Harris. Here's Royce O'Neal coming around a screen. O'Neal going to kick down to Simmons. Goes up with the one-handed hook. No good. Claxton gets it back to Simmons. Goes in, lays, got it. There's Seth Curry on the bench. He's not playing today with an injury. Now Maxey up top. Maxey getting double teamed. Goes behind the back. Reed. Got to look for that shot. Here's Maxey around a screen. Maxey off balance. Got it again. Tyrese Maxey. Oh, my Lord. My Lord. He's just right in motion, man. Picking up right where he left off. Here's Kevin Durant over Paul Reed. And Reed going to bump in and gets the foul. Maxwell says, good to see you back. Best Sixers coverage guy. Thank you, Maxwell. Never left, man. Real ones know. We cover this team every day. 24/7 coverage, even in the offseason. But thank you, Maxwell. Rick Bennett, member for 25 months. Shout out to Rick, man, the OG. Shout out to all the members, man. KD hits the first. Drop those emojis in the chat. Drop those emojis. Simmons going to come off and go to the bench. 4 points for him. Looked like the same exact player to me, if I'm being honest. But anyway, it is what it is. Sixers are playing well. We don't even have all our starters in, and we're playing like this. Durant going to knock down the second. Can we get a yes, sir, in the chat, man? It's been too long. Yes, sir. DeAnthony Melton back to Toby for three again. Can't get it. George Niang in the game for the first time. There's Shake Milton. Oh, he's got the afro going. We got afro shake out here. Kyrie, what a finesse move to the basket. Little crossover and lays it up. Kyrie Irving, that was a nice move, man. Tobias, top of the arc. Short again. Here come the Brooklyn Nets. Kyrie Irving. No good. Sixers rebounded. Here comes Tobias. 4 minutes ago in the first. Toby up top. Crosses trying to ISO. Gives it off. Niang. Niang to the basket. Out to the corner. Shake. Melton contested triple. No good. Rebounded by the Brooklyn Nets. Patty Mills in the game. Here's Kevin Durant. KD up top. KD going to drive. Blow right by Niang. And he is fouled en route to the basket. Bayron Sharpen for the first time as well. Maxey's got 14 points. If you're just tuning in here in the first quarter, let's get that yes, sir, going, man. Yes, sir. We have to run it back. Yes, sir. Woo! It's been too long, man. It's been too long. KD knocks down the first. Josh Hartfield, welcome to Sixer Nation, man. 950 in the chat. Hit that thumbs up button for your boy, man. Subscribe to the show. We do this every game. We cover this team every day. I think we're playing pretty well so far. I think we're, going through the motions, but we're doing what we have to. Against the Nets starting lineup. So, there's Shake Milton up top. Maxey going to hit the bench. What an impressive run. Trez Harrell in for the first time. And Harrell gets immediately called for an offensive rebounding push in the back. So Montrezl Harrell picks up a foul. I like how he's already ready to snap on the ref, you know? He looks like he's already ready to... He looks like he's already ready to just fight somebody. Shout out to Montrez. Yeah, round of applause for Tyrese Maxey, man. 14 points here in the first quarter. What a run by him. Knocked down a couple triples. 4 for 5. Day'Ron Sharpe going to miss the first at the line. Players are moving around. I agree. Guys are moving, especially on the defensive end, picking some of those passing lanes, which is good to see. Definitely good to see. Day'Ron going to miss the second one. 0 for 2, and here comes Shake Milton. Big year for Shake. He needs to prove something. Same as Furkan Korkmaz, who now has the ball wearing red shoes. Niang going to pull a quick triple. Got it to go. George Niang in mid-season form, knocking it down. Little high-arcing 3 there for George Niang, the minivan. Kyrie up top, going to cross through the legs, kicks it back. Kevin Durant for 3 and short. Niang picks it up. And here comes Shake Milton. Milton through the legs. Now Trez back to Shake. Shake going to step back. Here's Isaiah Joe for 3. Got it! Isaiah Joe knocks down the 3. The Sixers have 33 with 2:49 to go in the first quarter. Holy smokes. And we have Rick Bennett going off in the chat. That's why he's a fire take GOAT, man. That's why he's an OG. Can we get some MVP chants going for my guy, Rick Bennett? $100 super chat from Rick Bennett. He says, it's time to start and end with RB Sixers coverage. Cannot wait for this year, man. Rick the man. Show him some love in the chat. Rick, I appreciate you, my guy. He's been here since literally day one. And, man, shout out to Rick. He's a real one. He's a real one. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. We have you covered all season, Rick. No need to worry. Thank you very much for that, man. Very generous, very kind. Supporting the show, man. But Rick, you just got me pumped up even more, man, because holy crap, this team looks good right now. And I'm not trying to overreact. It's just the first quarter. Preseason, game 1. But man, this team's hitting on all cylinders already. We're not even running our starting 5. Only starters we have in there are Maxey and Tobias. We have 33 here in the first quarter. Not even the first quarter, the first 9.5 minutes. Guys are setting up shots. Isaiah Joe just knocked down a 3. You got Maxey hitting 3s. Thibault hitting 3s. I'm not going to overreact. But all I have to say, man, is these guys are hungry. These guys are hungry. Yeah, let's get a yes, sir, for Rick, man. Yes, sir. Rick Bennett is the man, the MVP of the show. Shout out to Rick, man. Guys, hit that thumbs up button, man. We got 600 people in the show. Had it almost to 1,000 already. This is preseason, man. Hit that like button for your boy, man. Thank you all for being here. Once again, we cover this team every day. Every single day. 24/7 coverage. Number 1 Sixers outlet, man. We're bringing the heat all year. All right, here we go. Simmons is back in the game already. Looks like they're going to try a Ben Simmons lineup, KD and Kyrie on the bench. Here's Patty Mills around the screen. Mills going to look for Dayron Payne. He's going to swing it back out. Patty Mills, nice D by Isaiah Joe. And it's going to be a foul. Trez got bumped around below the rim. Trez got bumped below the rim. Shakes it off. There's Shake Milton coming around a screen. He's going to drive, lay it up, and fouled by Patty Mills heading to the basket. Good to see Shake getting aggressive. Fighting for daylight. What's going on? Another OG in the chat. Is it me or is this broadcast only focused on the Nets? Are we talking about this broadcast? Because I feel like I've been talking about the Sixers a good amount, but I don't know. I mean, this is the number one show for the Sixers fan base, man. Shake Milton going to knock down the first at the line. Maxey playing defense and dropping buckets. Yes, sir, man. I'm telling you. I predicted he's going to be an all-star this year. He looks very good to begin this game. 2 for 2 at the line for Shake. The Sixers lead it by 14 points. Let's see what Benny Boy can do with a unit of his own. Simmons has been running point all game. They had Kyrie running off ball. He's on the bench now. Here's Simmons once again looking to pass. Patty Mills goes up, plucked by Niang. Furk tried to save it, but he steps out of bounds. AK Eagles, what's up, man? Belo, what's going on? Will this vid stay on after it's live? Yeah, this will be up. Live stream will be up, man. You can rewatch it if you want. Here's Patty Mills. Going to give it down low to Ben Simmons. Simmons in the post. He's on Niang. Simmons going to turn. Going up. Turning, fading. Whoa, way off the mark. That didn't look pretty. Shake to the corner. What a look. Isaiah Joe wide open for 3. Got it again. Isaiah Joe forcing the issue. He says, Doc Rivers, keep me on this team. 2 for 2 to begin is Isaiah Joe. You know I'm a big Isaiah guy, man. Really hope he makes this team. There's Ben Simmons again in the post. Simmons back to the basket. Kicks it out. Royce O'Neal to Simmons. Another pass. Harris, corner 3. No good. And Furkan shoving O'Neal under the basket. It's going to be a foul. I told you, man. Look, I know Nets fans hate me, man. I sit up here and I tell it how I see it, all right? He's the same guy. He's the same exact guy. I'm sorry. It's the truth. It's the truth. Also, we had a message earlier from Gerard Smith. Shout out to him, man. Member for 9 months. Says back in it. Going to be an exciting season. Gerard, I did not miss that, man. Shout out to you. Thank you for being a member. First one good at the line for Brooklyn. I can't believe the Nets are going to have Simmons playing point, I guess, all year. I don't know if they're going to keep it that way, but kind of takes Kyrie off it a little bit. Second one good at the line. Here's Shake Milton up top. Trez with the pick and roll. Sixers, nice movement I'm seeing here. Furkan, Niang into Trez. Let's see what he can do. Trez jabbing, now driving, turning to his right, goes up, can't get it, gets his own board and tips it in. Montrez with the second chance bucket. Let's go. Here's Simmons going to drive all the way, lays it high off the glass, and no good, but he is fouled. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. We have to do it just for the one time, only one time. Not that. Not that either. Where's it at? There it is. Ben Simmons at the line. The first. And he misses. Uh-oh. Simmons at the line again. Here comes the second. Ben Simmons 0 for 2 at the free throw line. Niang for 3. Can't. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Furkan all the way. The fillet. Furkan the fillet. Oh, man. The Sixers lead it by 19. Joe Harris up top. Here's Royce O'Neal, 25 seconds to go. O'Neal all the way, lays, fouled. Well, and I got to tweet this out, man. If you're not following me on Twitter, at RBPhillyTake, by the way, hit that like button. 820 people in here. Simmons just went 0 for 2 at the free throw line. And they will knock down the free throw. 42-26, 18 seconds to go. It's good to see he improved on the free throws, though. It's good to see. Simmons out guarding Shake Milton. Guarding him at half court. Shake. Crossing. Driving. Behind the back. 2 seconds. Kicks it out. Isaiah Joe for 3. Oh, almost had it at the buzzer. But, man. The Sixers end the first quarter. They put up a 42 spot here in the first quarter of preseason. 42-26. By the way, the Sixers only started Tyrese Maxey and Tobias Harris out of their 5. Going up against the full Nets starting lineup, it is 42-26. First quarter in the book. Shout out to Tyrese Maxey for leading the way. 14 points for Maxey, 4 for 5. He looked incredible. The Sixers as a team shot 57% from deep. Contributions everywhere. Isaiah Joe, Maxey, Tobias Harris. You know, Thibault knocks down a 3. Trez had a bucket on a second chance tip. Good start. Good start, man. Patty, member for 16 months, is at work right now, ready for the season. What's going on, Patty? Kenny Smith, member for 12 months, is Maxey is an all-star this season. Let's go. Man, the best way, I mean, I can't believe he actually missed both at the line, but it's crazy, man. It's really crazy. Like, I don't want to keep being right about it. It's crazy. Am I calling the Sixers or Ben? I'm calling the truth, brother. That's all I do here on this show. I call it how I see it. I give my opinion. Sorry, man. I mean, it's just what I see. I mean, he's in the game. I have to talk about the game. Fact of the matter is the Sixers just blew the brakes off Brooklyn. And, you know, again, it's preseason. It's very early. I'm not going to overreact. But, you know, a lot of people are saying that this Nets team is going to be a title, favorite and all this stuff. I mean, you know my opinion on it. I won't keep repeating. But I've been here all off season talking about my team. So there are more Sixers fans at the game that I could hear. I can't hear the chants, but apparently on Twitter they're saying that they were chanting, that they were booing. So yeah, that's great, man. That's great. Hit that like button, man. Subscribe if you are new. Shout out to everybody in the chat watching the game with us, having a good time, man. I love it. Call it. It's the truth. That's all I do. You know, I speak my opinion on this show. That's why it's the top Sixers show. Isaiah Joe for 3. That one rims out. Going to be rebounded. Simmons lost it. Now picks it up. Here comes Ben Simmons. Sixers lead by 16 points after 1. Simmons again. They're playing back. Niang's leaving them open. Here's Joe Harris. Comes around a screen and knocks down a triple. Been a long road back for Joe Harris as well. He hasn't played in a long time either, so. Here's Shake Milton up top. Going to give to Niang. Niang going to drive off dribble. Finds Furk in the corner for 3. Got it. Furk on Korkmaz. It's a 3-point parade here for the Sixers early on. Simmons going to swing. Patty Mills back to Simmons. Niang giving him space. They're leaving him open. They're daring him to shoot. Patty Mills picks up his dribble. Nice D. Simmons down low. Pushes off Isaiah Joe to Harris for 3. It's short. Payne gets the board, goes up, and he's fouled. I love it, man. This is great. I mean, this night could not be going any better so far for Sixers fans. Shout out to Sixers Nation. Drop some blue and red in the chat. Let me know you're in here. Drop some fire. What's going on, Sixers Nation? $2 donation from Babyface. What's going on? It says Maxey's cooking Simmons. He really is. Maxey's the man. Maxey's cooking in general. Maxey's cooking. First one going to be good for Payne. And the second one will be off by a mile. Sixers pick it up. Shake Milton to bring it down. Shake going to give to Furk. Furk going to drive. He's going to turn, spin, go up, float, can't get it. Harrell picks it up. Harrell down low, turns, hooks, got it. Montrezl Harrell putting it through. How about all the Sixers fans that overreacted once again about the backup signing? Try to tell you guys, man. Harrell's going to be just fine. We got him at the perfect time. And now a triple from Brooklyn. No good for Patty Mills. Simmons with the rebound. Picks it up, gives it to Harris. And here is Royce O'Neal. Going to swing it. Patty Mills, guarded by Isaiah Joe, gets obliterated by a screen. Mills pulls up a midi, can't get it. Sixers are playing with some aggression right now, man, even on the boards. Harrell goes up, and he is fouled hard. Oh, man, Harrell's getting feisty up in here already. He elbowed.
Yes, sir.
Harrell said, get off me. Man, I love the dog in this guy. Harrell's pissed already. Pissed at the ref, pissed at the defender. A little bit of a hard foul there. A little bit unnecessary there. Tried to help him up. He said, get away from me. Said, get away from me. Harrell going to knock down the first. Chef Cauldron with the $10 super chat. Thank you very much for the donation. Appreciate the support of the show. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Shout out to all the new subscribers as well. Harrell's a dog, man. And Harrell will knock it down at the line. Pairs good 49-30. There's Kevin Durant. His day might be over. Here comes Ben Simmons again. Passing it off. Harris back to Simmons. Niang's doing a pretty good job on Simmons. Here's Mills. Going to drive, kick, Harris. Here is O'Neal. Going to swing to the corner. Mills, Harris for three. Got it. Nice shot, Joe Harris. You know what's crazy, man, is like I see the same thing out of the Nets offense as I see, or as I used to see with the Sixers. Like, they're just having trouble getting anybody else open other than their main shooter. Harrell going to get fouled. And you know why? You know why? Because they're essentially playing 4-on-5 from the perimeter. But it's interesting, man. Like, it's the same thing. And Montrezl Harrell going to knock it down at the line. Let's get this to 500 likes, man. PK, thank you for hitting that like button, man. Does more than you know. Pushes the show around, pushes it to new viewers, gets us out there in the stratosphere, man. Once again, shout out to Sixer Nation. We cover this team every day, man. So shout out to all of you who are supporting. Simmons goes back to the bench. Durant comes back into the game, as well as Kyrie Irving. So now they're going to try the other lineup without Ben. Watch their offense heat up now. Watch their offense heat up without Ben on the floor. Sixers lead it by 18. Here's Kyrie Irving. Irving around a high screen. He's going to drive, kick. Now Harris. Harris going, driving, spinning. Down low to Claxton. Claxton. No ground let up by Harrell. Nice defense. Here's Joe Harris. Claxton working on Harrell and puts it up and gets it to go. Here's Shake Milton up top, going to swing Isaiah Joe. Joe 2 for 2 in the game. Here's Shake Milton. He's actually 2 for 3. Doc comes out on the floor. He's screaming at somebody. I think he's screaming at Montrez about something. Games on NBA TV. Stop spamming the chat. I got to get some mods in here this season too, so let me know if you want to be a mod because I'm going to need them. No spamming in the chat. Sixers lead it, though, still by 16 points. So, Sixers are out to a good run so far. Once again, no Harden, no Embiid, no Tucker. Sixers doing their thing, man. I want to get some more Maxey action back in here. Can we see Maxey again? Can we get him going? He's got 14 in the first quarter. I love it. I love it. Y'all said Ben was going to be shooting. What happened? Exactly. Exactly. I tried to tell him, man, all day. All day they were getting at me on Twitter. Yeah, he's going to come out pulling threes. No, I told y'all, man. Steve Nash said it. He said he's fine with him being the same player as always. He's not going to change. And the funniest thing about it is, like, the media will continue to play it up like it's the greatest, like, transcending group of talent when it doesn't matter who you have out there around. Like, it's just going to restrict your offense. But they'll see soon enough. They'll see soon enough. They'll see soon enough. Daniel Walter rejoining the Fire Take Nation. Welcome on in, man. Thank you for rejoining the memberships. Shout out to all the members. Daniel House is not playing tonight. Let's go. Daniel House is not playing tonight. RJ. Walter, what's going on, man? Paul Reed up top, going to give it off to Maxey. Here's Tobias. Toby going to come around a screen. Toby going to drive. Toby, baseline. Got it. Got it. Sixers leading it by 18 points. Kyrie Irving up top. Kyrie going to drive. Kyrie goes up. Can't finish the oop as Claxton and pulled in by the Sixers. Nets are playing sloppy. Here is Melton driving with the left. Goes up strong. Got it off the glass. Colin with the $5 super chat says, how do you feel about Blake signing with the Celtics? I think it's just a temporary move with Rob Williams being out. Nice ball movement, and Claxton throws one down at the hole. But yeah, I'm not too worried about Blake. I think we'll see him on opening night, though, if Rob Williams is still out, which he should be. Tobias going to drive, crossover, goes up, bad shot by Toby, rebounded by the Nets. Here comes Patty Mills, dumps it off. KD trying to find some space on Toby. KD to his left, pulls it up, and got it. Maxey up top. Maxey, they're giving him space. Now he's got Patty Mills. Maxey going to spin. He gets doubled and ripped. Got to watch that double team. And Thibault will foul KD in transition. Merksy says KD requesting a trade right now. Honestly, man. Kyrie Irving going to hand it over to Kevin Durant. Here's Kyrie going to pull up a three. Got it to go. I told you their offense is going to be much better right now. Their offense is going to start to heat up a little bit now. They're on a 7-0 run. I mean, it's like I can predict these things or something. Maxey, the step back three. Maxey too deep. Nets pull it up. Here comes Kyrie again to a cutting Kevin Durant. Out to the corner. Mills for three. Got it and fouled. 4-point play potentially coming up. The Nets offense has ignited that quick as soon as Simmons went off the floor. $55-45 is the score. It's now a 10-point game. Still only halfway through the second. RB was right. They're better without Ben. I mean, it's easy as day to see. It's so easy to see. Like, it's really... It's like I'm predicting these things, but I told you they were going to heat up as soon as he went off the floor. Like, it's just funny to me, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat, though, man. 750 up in here. Hit that like button right now. Subscribe to the show. Sixers coverage all year long. Be sure you're following us on Instagram and follow me on Twitter as well. Merchie says, I'm sure it's a coincidence. Yeah, I guess it is a coincidence. By the way, man, we will be doing this all year, so shout out to everybody coming through. Also, check out Manscaped, guys. This one is presented by Manscaped, leading provider of below-the-waist men's grooming products. Go get yourself one of these, man. Lawnmower 4.0. Get yourself a weed whacker ear and nose hair trimmer. Get the crop reviver. Get the crop preserver, man. Yo, best products on the market. I can attest to that. Shout out to Manscaped for sponsoring today's show. Click the link, get 20% off and free shipping. All my dudes out there, all my fellas, man. You're talking to the ladies, getting to be that time of the year. You're indoors, right? Trying to take it around first, second base. You know how it goes, man. Shout out to Manscaped. Go check them out, man. Go check them out. Skin safe technology, cutting edge ceramic blade. All the best features. They're innovating more than anybody right now. They even have a flashlight on the Lawnmower 4.0. This thing literally has a flashlight on it to make sure you don't hit the roots, man. Shout out to Manscaped. Patty Mills going to knock it down at the line. 55-46. The Nets on an 11-0 run. Maxey coming around a screen, and Tobias is called for an illegal screen. Yeah, you guys know it, man. Daniel, you know it, man. It's about that time. Got to get yourself a Lawnmower 4.0. Got to stay in good shape, man. Got to trim the bushes. They're making a run. I mean, I told you they were going to make one. But we're still only halfway through the second. 55-46. I mean, the Sixers did score 42 in the first quarter, which is pretty insane. They have died out a little bit here. Here's Kyrie Irving going to drive past Melton, goes up, lays, and got it. really hard to guard that Kyrie Irving finesse right at the rim. I mean, he's one of the most gifted to ever do it, at least from a talent perspective. Here's Maxey coming around his screen, going to kick Melton in the corner. That one's short. Melton's struggling tonight, man. Simmons back in the game. Here's Irving, a deep three. That one off. Sixers should be able to stop some of the bleeding now. Melton around the screen, and he's plucked. Melton having a rough outing here. Simmons dumps it off, and Claxton throws it down 4-on-2. 55-50 now. The Anthony Melton up top. Thibault going to set one. Melton pulls another three. Off again. Melton, you got to stop shooting, man. What are you doing? Melton picks it up. Over to Thibault. Thibault, a corner three. That one no good. Toby gets it back. Goes up. And he is fouled. Man. I guess I do like the Anthony Melton working on it, you know, getting his confidence there and trying to knock him down. But, man, he's struggling right now. 2 for 7 for Melton. 2 for 7. David says, long, smooth strokes is how the Manscaped works. You know it, Dave. Guys, I'm telling you, 20% off free shipping. Can't beat it. Can't beat it. Support our sponsors, man. Support our show. That's how we grow. You're right. You're right, Jay. You're right, JJ. Let them shoot, man. Let them get that confidence going. You're right. I got to relax and just, you know, let them get the little ins and outs worked out, you know. Free throws good, 57-50. Sixers 12 for 12 from the line. There's KD now guarded by Thibault. We're seeing different mismatches or different matchups here. Royce O'Neal at 3. That one no good. Thibault reels it in. For the Sixers, it's Maxey, Melton, Thibault, Tobias, and Paul Reed, the starting 5. Thibault can't handle the cut. Tried to get it to him. Kyrie lose it off his foot. Nets dribbling it all over the place. Claxton somehow saves it. Durant a 3, and he got it. I don't even know how he picked that one up. Now it's a 4-point game. Maxey all the way. Quiets the crowd just as fast. Here's Ben Simmons up top. Simmons swings it over to Kyrie. KD going to set a screen. Kyrie guarded by Thibault. Melton on Kevin Durant. A mismatch. KD going to swing it. Here's O'Neal. Going to swing it back to KD. Now Kyrie. Maxey jumps. Kyrie out to O'Neal. A 3. No good. Reed pulls it in. And you got to go for that rebound, man. Paul Reed was looking at it. He was watching it. He was watching it. Or be giving dating advice. Hey, I'm here doing everything, man. I'm here doing everything. It's like the full package. No pun intended. See what I did there? Man, I'm just tying everything in together tonight. Tying everything in tonight. Claxton's out here holding up signs like we're in game 4 of the second round. Maxey up top. He's going to drive. Maxey loses it, but fouled. No Bassey yet, though. No Charles Bassey yet. It's very interesting. The Nets are putting on some celebrations here. Sixers, once again, only has 2 starters in the game. Maxey going to knock down the first. Scott Lawrence in the chat. What's going on, Scott? What's going on, Scott? There's Joel Embiid. There's James Harden. There they are. There's Trevelyan Queen as well. Will he get any minutes? Appreciate everybody being here tonight. Having a good time. We're back, man. We're in play-by-play mode. Here's Simmons. Simmons going to swing KD. KD goes up. The mid-range. No good. Toby reels it in. Here's Tyrese Maxey with 18 points. Going to kick to Thibault. Thibault back to Maxey. Thibault, you got to pick it up, man. Maxey going to drive. Swing it back. Thibault, the step back from the corner. Can't get it to fall. Sixers were on fire in that first quarter, man. Can't seem to knock anything down. Kyrie gets plucked. Nice defense by Melton. David with the $2 donation. Appreciate the support, man. Thank you for supporting the channel and everybody who has supported the show tonight. Also, again, shout out to Rick Bennett, the MVP of the show thus far. Simmons up top. They're giving him space. KD tried to get back to Simmons. Simmons goes flopping, and here come the Sixers. Reed crossing all the way. Lost it. Nets pick it up. Here comes Royce O'Neal. Simmons going to set the screen. O'Neal lost the ball. Melton steals it away. Here's Maxey all the way. Lays. Wow, what a play by Tyrese Maxey. He crossed it left to right. He lost possession for a second. Regained it mid-air just before he was ready to go out of bounds. Somehow regained control of it and laid it up. That was a nice play. Cutting Simmons goes up one hand. No good. Guys, no offensive game. Maxey, Melton, a three. Short, rebounded by Simmons. Here comes Ben Simmons. Going to pass it again over to Kevin Durant. Durant, nice pass to the basket, and O'Neal fouled. Thibault needs to stop with those petty fouls, man. Thibault needs to work on that, man. I told you, he's got to get out of that foul trouble mindset, you know? Here's Ben Simmons up top, swings it off to Kyrie. Now Kevin Durant going to drive. Turns down to Simmons. Simmons throws it down. Two minutes to go here in the first half. Toby up top. Reed going to set. Toby around a screen. Toby to Melton. Back to Tobias. He drives in. They're going to call an offensive foul. Tobias is frustrated. Irving hit the deck. He took a hit. Probably tried to sell it a little bit. Wow. Wow. Hit that thumbs up button, man. If you are in here, shout out to all 800 in the chat. Hit the like button, man. Let's get it to 400 likes. Let's keep pushing this content around. We got to get the 1K on this stream. Now to the corner. Harris a three. No good. Melton picks it up. Tobias going to drive off dribble. Down to Paul Reed, and he got it to go. Paul Reed puts it in. Way to move, young fella. Here's Kyrie around the screen. Kyrie going to fade for two. Can't get it. Melton picks up the board. Here come the Sixers. Melton plucked from behind by Simmons. Simmons up to Harris. 2-on-1. Harris to KD, and he throws it down at the hole. 1 minute to go. Milton bringing it up. Here's Shake Milton, guarded by Simmons. Shake going to drive, goes up, can't finish. Reed tried to reel it in, but it's going to be out of bounds on the net. Sixers maintain possession. H2O, welcome to the family. Melton looking for the inbound. Here comes Shake Milton. Simmons switched. 10 on the shot clock. Here's Reed. Now Shake stepping back for three. And that one is short. 38 seconds to go. Kyrie going to bring it up the floor. Kyrie going to cross. Very quick first step to the basket, and he got it again. Melton having some trouble staying in front of Kyrie Irving. 6-point game, 23 seconds here in the first half. Shake, gonna cross. Shake. Nets going to a little bit of a zone here. Melton going to step back for three. Off again. A rough first half for DeAnthony Melton. 5 seconds. O'Neal, a three. Got it. 2 seconds to go. Melton picks it up. Melton. And he's stripped by Katie. That takes us to half, 65-62. First quarter was all Sixers. Second quarter was a majority of the Brooklyn Nets. You are tuned in to the best Sixers play-by-play, reaction, commentary, live analysis show. We'll be doing this all year. Also, we drop videos. We cover this team, everything news-wise. We have live call-ins. We have guests, all that stuff. Number one show for Sixers fans. Welcome on in, everybody. Thank you for being here. If you have stayed in for this first half, very spicy so far. A lot to talk about, even though it's only the first preseason game. Like I said, I came into this game looking for some of the role players. How will they step up? A couple guys played well, a couple didn't. So we will definitely talk about that. Shout out to Manscaped for sponsoring, man. Once again, click that link down below in the description. Check out Manscaped. Keep yourself in the best shape possible. Clean it up. Trim the bushes. You know what to do, man. Shout out to Manscaped. They have the best products out there. Check out their Performance Package 4.0. It is an absolute game changer. Got the Lawnmower 4.0. You got the Weed Whacker. You got the Nose Hair Trimmer. You got the Crop Preserver, the Crop Reviver. Their Lawnmower 4.0 has a cutting-edge ceramic blade with skin-safe technology. It even has a flashlight so you don't nick the jewels. Avoid hitting the roots, man. You know it's getting to be that time of the year. Talking to the girls, clubs, bars, inside environments, you know, trying to take it to the next level. You got to make sure the bushes are trimmed, man. Got to make sure the bushes are trimmed. Shout out to Manscaped. Click the link pinned in the chat. Use promo code PhillyTake. 20% off free shipping. Sixers as a team shot 36% from deep. They were shooting 57% from deep, but second quarter was a bit rough. And the game started to turn in the second quarter as soon as Simmons came off the floor. I said as soon as he comes off, the Nets offense is going to heat up, and they did. But let's be honest. Let's be honest here, Sixers fans. That was more than we could have asked for in the first half. Like, we should be pretty satisfied right now. Let's be honest. I mean, we had 3 starters out, no Embiid, no Harden, no PJ Tucker, and our guys came out on top of it. They were playing hard. They were moving the ball early. They were knocking down shots. They had all the momentum. Yes, they did give it back in the second quarter, but again, this is preseason. You're trying to see some of the role players. Maxey has been great so far. He has 20 points here at halftime. 20 on the night for Tyrese Maxey, man. 6 for 8 from the field. Couple trays, 6 for 6 from the line. Maxey doing his thing. Being confident. That's what we need, man. That's what we need. Tobias Harris with 9 points at the halftime. Paul Reed with 4 points. Thibault has a threes, 1 for 3. DeAnthony Melton, though, he was one of the guys I was looking for to, step up here. I wanted to see what he looked like with the ball, off the ball, and man, DeAnthony Melton did not have a good first half, but it's okay. He could shake it off. 2 for 10 from Melton, 1 for 7 from deep. He's got to get it going, man. He's got to get it going. But I just feel like he's forcing a lot of shots. But it's fine. I mean, preseason, trying to get your rhythm under you.
Let's go.
We'll see, man. Also, Montrezl Harrell with 8 points off the bench. Furkan with 5. He hit a 3. Isaiah Joe hit a couple threes. Niang has a 3. So, a couple guys contributing, man. Couple guys contributing. Mr. Roddy Poo with the $5 super chat says Maxey and Trez were very impressive. I agree. I liked what I saw from Trez. Had that nice second chance bucket. He was pissed off. He was, getting into his bag already against the refs, against the defenders. I love it. I love it. Gurav, what's going on? Chill with the spamming, man. Good to have everybody back. 400 likes in the chat. Let's go. Hit that thumbs up button for your boy, man. All year long, we have it covered for you. We have it all covered for you, man. As for the Brooklyn Nets, Kevin Durant, 13 points. Didn't expect anything less, especially going up against some of our second unit. Kyrie Irving with 9 points, 4 assists, couple steals for Kyrie. Anything less. Joe Harris, couple buckets, started to struggle a bit. Claxton with 12 points. He's been nice rolling to the basket. So, yeah, I mean, I didn't expect anything less, from some of their guys. Looks like the stream's buffering a little bit, but hopefully we'll be good. Hopefully we'll get it back going. All right, we should be good. Are we good? Can you guys hear me? We good? There's also like a storm going on outside, so you know how the connection gets sometimes. But yeah, man. But anyway, KD, Kyrie didn't expect anything less. As for Ben Simmons, he didn't really show me anything more than what I expected. He was the same exact player, looking to pass first, trying to fit in. I said as soon as he went off there in the second quarter that the Nets were going to heat up, and that's exactly what they did. They were down by like 20, I think. And as soon as he came off the floor, the Brooklyn Nets went on a 11-0 run, got themselves right back in the game, and here we are. But overall, in the first half, I have to be happy with the Sixers, mostly second unit, along with Maxey and Tobias holding their own. Essentially, we had one good quarter, one bad quarter, so not much I can really be mad at right now. I want to see more from Thibault and Melton in the second half, but we'll see. We'll see. Merksy says, can we see some Bassey? Yeah, man, I was expecting to see a little bit of Charles Bassey. Looks like he's kind of on the bubble right now. I think he's going to probably get cut. As I said to begin with, we need to cut 2 players by the time that we get to October 18th. So we have to get our roster down. 2 players are going to be cut. So doesn't look like Bassey has much of a role right now. Doesn't look like he has much of a role right now. RB got to chill on Melton. I don't have to chill on anything. The guy was 2 for 10 in the first half. He didn't shoot well. It is what it is. Shoot better and get your confidence up. I'm glad that he continues to try to work on it, and hopefully he will shoot much better. But no, I tell it how it is. He played terrible in the first half. Now, I did like our team defense in the first quarter. Thought we were picking the passing lanes. I thought Thibault, Melton, and Maxey were all good defensively. And I thought Trez was pretty good too. I thought he was bumping those guys down low. But they just got to keep fighting, man. Got to keep fighting. Secret Underdog says we're good going against net starters. Had a bad quarter. Exactly, man. Exactly. Shout out to all the new subscribers, though, man. Shout out to everybody here in the chat. We'll be here all second half. Give me your thoughts on what you saw in the first half. Like I said to begin with, not trying to overreact to preseason. I knew this game would get hyped up because of who is playing and the whole atmosphere and stuff. But, I'm just looking for the Sixers role players in this game. That's what I'm looking for. And I want to see how they play. And I thought Isaiah Joe played pretty well, too. Thought he had a couple nice shots. Like to see him get some more looks. Furkan had a nice shot. So we'll see. We'll see. For the second half, would I sit Maxey down for the rest of the game? No, I wouldn't. I would let him play a little bit. I mean, the kid's young. He can move around. I wouldn't try to win the game. I wouldn't go all out in the fourth quarter, and try to like win this game so hard. But I just want to see some guys get opportunities. That's it. So we'll see. But it is good to have the NBA back, man. We'll be covering all the games and everything else to go along with it. Let's see what Twitter's saying. Melton and Thibault combined for 5 steals. That's good. That's good. Schwarber hit another bomb tonight. Okay. Okay. Mr. Roddy says we should be down 20. Nets are going to be bad. Yeah, I don't believe the hype. I think they just, try to run with that because of the big names. But, I mean, that team didn't show me anything in the first half to make me be oh so terrified. But I've been saying this all off season. People will definitely buy into the hype, though, just because they hear some certain individuals say it. But, again, I don't believe all the hype for them. If you guys are not following me on Twitter, by the way, at RBPhillyTake, definitely go give me a follow. A lot of people are blowing up my Twitter right now. Let's see what they're saying. See what they're saying. Amon says Ben still looks the same to me. Yeah, he does to me too. Same exact player. Anybody could have predicted it based on what Steve Nash was saying. Honestly, at this point, I don't think we've ever been more right about somebody, but we'll see how it goes, man. We'll see how it goes. Our game should be back on soon. We will be back momentarily, ladies and gentlemen. Hit that like button. I mean, we have all these people in here. Let's get it to 500 likes. Push this content around, man. Push this content around. Shouts to everybody in the chat. We'll be right back. Be right back. All right, we're back just in time. Niang goes up and misses. First shot of the second half. Here come the Nets. Going all the way, and that one's good for Watanabe. Looks like some of the other role players are going to come in. Starters may be done for the night. Paul Reed finding a cutting Isaiah Joe. That one out of bounds. A little bit sloppy to begin for the Sixers. Here are the Brooklyn Nets. Paul Reed getting aggressive and steals it away from Morris all the way. And wow, look at that. A hard foul already on behalf of Markieff Morris. On behalf of Markieff Morris. Definitely an interesting pickup there by the Nets this offseason. And Paul Reed going to knock it down. Suns Geek in the chat. What's going on, man? What's going on, man? Says hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Shout out to my guy, Suns Geek. Paul Reed going to knock it down at the second. 67-64. Morris up top. First look at him again. We got all the backups in. There's Thomas. Can't knock down the shot. Shake picks it up. Here's Shake coming around a screen. He's going to drive up with the left. Can't get it, but Reed puts it in. Paul Reed playing well, man. Cleaning it up. And Thibault with a steal all the way. Can't get the dunk. He missed a wide open dunk. Now the Nets missing. Now this game's going to get sloppy, man. Niang, Isaiah Joe. Drives, swings. Niang, corner three. Gets his own rebound. Goes up the fillet. Got it. Got it. Things are getting sloppy here in Brooklyn, man. Furkan over there stretching. Getting ready to come in. There's Markieff Morris. Going to hand it off. Shake with the steal. He's going to take it, Paul Reed going to take it away. Here's Thibault, Niang. A triple. Can't get it to go. Sumner all the way. Can't get that one to fall. No TJ Warren tonight for the Brooklyn Nets. Here's Isaiah Joe around a high screen. Joe all the way. Lays it up. No good. Reed gets it back and fouled again by Morris. And Paul Reed going to knock down the first. And Reed going to knock down the second. 2 for 2. Sixers back up by 9. 2 minutes in here to the second half. Sumner coming around his screen. He's going to kick back. Morris, top of the arc. Got it. I think it's a pretty good pickup for the Nets. Markieff Morris. Definitely a guy I would have been interested in, but I like who we got instead. I like that we got Harrell. Here's Isaiah Joe off the dribble. Swings it out. Furkan driving all the way. Floats. Can't get it. And Watanabe picks it up. Here's Morris at the wing. Morris down low. Lays it up and fouled. Going to the line. And a second one, good. 4-point game. Here are the Sixers. Once again, going all backups here. Niang driving all the way. Can't get the finish. And the Nets pick it up. Sumner to a driving Morris. Over to Niang and stolen away. Here come the Sixers again. Once again, heavily infested with turnovers here to begin the half. Shake another turnover. Sheesh, man. All the way, can't get it to go. Now a block. Oh, man. Isaiah Joe gonna pull. Can't get it to fall. Sumner gonna fade for two. Finally a bucket. Finally a bucket. Here comes Shake Milton. Can we see him get a little bit aggressive? And Shake throws it off a foot, out of bounds. Keep it respectful in the chat, man. We're all here to chill, watch the game, and talk. Furkan coming around the screen. Furk going to swing it out. Niang, corner three. Got it. The minivan puts it through. 5-point game, 76-71. Here are the Brooklyn Nets. 7:30 to go in the third quarter, 76-71. Here's Sumner. He's going to drive, dumps it off. That's Thomas. Draws contact, fouled by Harrell, and one. That was a nice finish. He's going to the line. Cam Thomas, former first-round pick. And Thomas going to knock it down at the line. Shake brings it down the floor. Here's Furkan. Furkan going to hand it off Isaiah Joe. Now Shake. Trez going to come up. Shake's going to drive off the glass. Got it. A little bit awkward, but he did get it to go. Need to keep that aggression. Shake Milton. We're going to need to continue to see that. There's Markieff Morris. Morris going to hand it off. Now back to Morris. Morris at three. Got it. Morris playing pretty well, man. Morris playing pretty well. Shake going to kick. Furkan, sidestep, going to drive. Now passes it all the way out. Almost lost it. Isaiah Joe picks it up. Here is Furkan Korkmaz. Furk trying to go ISO Furk here. Furk going to drive off the 1 foot. Can't get it to go. Sumner all the way down the other end and finishes in traffic. Isaiah Joe, a deep three. Got it to go. Isaiah Joe finally puts in a bucket for the Sixers. Long time coming, man. We were struggling there for a while, but we still had the lead. Thanks to Isaiah Joe. 81-79 is the score. I think that counted. Yeah, that counted. The Nets finally took their lead, but Isaiah Joe takes it right back. I like what Isaiah Joe's doing, man. If I'm this roster, if I'm this organization, if I'm this staff, man, I got to really take a hard, long look at Isaiah Joe. I do not want to give him up. Do not want to let him go. Honestly, it might end up being Trevelin Queen and Charles Bassey because those two are the only guys that have not seen the floor tonight. So right now it's looking like Trev Queen and Bassey are the odd men out, but we will have to wait and see. Also, we're going to have some interesting guests on within the next week or two. So we'll be talking more about this roster stuff, because if you are new to the show, not only do we do this type of commentary analysis during the game, but we do the off day show and we bring on guests. We talk. We have live callers. We have a bunch of people, man, coming on the show. Number one show for the Sixers fan base, covering it from every angle. Maul says we should have got the Morris brothers. Well, we got Trez Harrell, and I'm perfectly fine with it. I'm fine with it. Larry says, how do I subscribe to this? There's a subscribe button right down below. Should be a red button to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Also, everybody hit that like. We're almost at 500 likes. We can get it there right now. Man. Hit that thumbs up button. What that does is spread the show around to more viewers. So let's get more people in the chat. Once again, keep it respectful. We're here talking ball, having fun. And yeah, man. Shout out to all 730 up in the house tonight. Suns Geek says, keep up the great work. My guy, thank you. You as well. All right, here we go. 81-79, halfway through the third. More guys in for the Nets. Who's that? Is that Chioza? Is he on the Nets? Want to kick the Watanabe, and he stepped out of bounds. Got to watch the heels. I think that is Chioza. I don't even know how I knew that, but let's see. Yeah, it was him. Chris Chioza. And Julian Champagnie's in for the first time for the Philadelphia 76ers. Isaiah Joe for three. Can't get it to fall. Kessler Edwards in as well for the first time for the Brooklyn Nets. Edwards can't hit the three. Goes right at it. Shout out to Champagnie, though. St. John's products. Good to see him, man. Isaiah Joe to Harrell, and a foul down low. Trez getting fouled under the rim. Here's the inbound to Furkan. Furk going to hand it off. Isaiah Joe. Joe to Furk. Here's Harrell in the post. And he's going to get bumped again. Another foul. GG Family says, new subscriber. Shout out to the GG Family. Thank you for subscribing. Shout out to all the new subscribers tonight, guys. Hit that like and subscribe. 10 more. 10 more to go. Furk tries to jump into a foul. Can't get it to go. Shot his way off. 2-point game 5 minutes ago here in the third quarter. Here's the swing over to, who was that? Excuse me, because, man, they just keep bringing in new players. Here's Shake Milton. Milton drives, goes up. What was that? Come on, Shake. Come on, man. Edwards for three. Got it. And the Nets retake the lead 82-81. Shake, you got to go up stronger than that, man. Isaiah Joe to Furk. Furk on a drive. And a circus shot. It falls and one. Furkan Korkmaz. And one. Let's go, man. Nice bucket. Nice bucket. Jalen says, love the show. Just subscribe. Jalen, shout out to you. Welcome on into the family. Shout out to Sixers Nation out there in the chat, man. Kyle says, I feel like this is our year. I didn't buy in. Daryl Morey got me sold this year. He had a great offseason. Vert going to hit the free throw, 84-82. Sixers back on top. We have a nail-biter here in the first preseason game. Still over a quarter to play. Here's Chris Chiozza, the pick and roll. Payne goes in. They're going to call a blocking foul on Trez. He's kicking the ground. He's pissed. Yo, Trez is pissed. I love it, man. I love the energy. I don't know. He's pissed off about that. He wanted that charge. He wanted that charge, man. Yo, Trez is that guy. Trez is that guy. He's got 5 fouls here in the third quarter of a preseason game. First free throw going to be good. Got to watch the fouls, but still, man. Furkan Korkmaz going to bring it down the floor. Furk coming around the screen. Furk going up, misses, and Trez jams it down. Montrezl Harrell. Let's go. There's Chris Chiozza. Throws a wild errant pass and stolen by Champagnie. Here come the Sixers. Isaiah Joe. Going to drive it. Dumps it off. Harrell spins, goes up. Now kicks it out. Furk, a wide open three, and he got it. Triple from the corner. Furkan Korkmaz putting it down. Here is Kessler. Edwards goes in, and another steal. Nice hands by Furkan. Going to bring it down the floor. Furk to Harrell. Back to Furk. He's going to drive. Goes up off the glass. Got it. Furkan Korkmaz again. Got it again. Here's Chiozza. Guarded by Isaiah Joe. Swings it out. Cam Thomas off the dribble. Trez fouled, and he has fouled out of the game. Trez has fouled out here in the third quarter of the preseason. Game 1. If I'm not mistaken, that was number 6. That's wild, man. How do you get fouled out in the third quarter of the preseason? Honestly, a couple of those fouls, though, were pretty bad calls, but definitely going to have to clean that up. I did like what Trez brought to the table tonight, though. He did have 10 points off the bench, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. So a solid debut for Montrezl Harrell in just 3 quarters of the game. Health and Fitness has hit the like. We got 500 likes in the chat. Let's go. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir. Shout out to everybody out there tuning in tonight, hanging out, watching the game, doing the thing. Let's go. Yeah, Speed Demon. Furkan did have some hand injury, and he did not have feeling, he said, in his fingers at some point. So Furk's playing well right now. He's got 13 points off the bench. I need to see it consistently. I know he has the talent to do it. I know he can give us 10 off the bench, but I need to see it consistently. But good start for Furkan. So him, Shake, I'm telling you, this is the year. They're on the border. You know, they need to get going and they need to earn their minutes. We need those role players, especially come playoff time. So shout out to Marsha McCollum, another great channel member. All the members stand up in the chat. M. Diaz says it looks like the Nets can compete with our bench. Yeah, they're having a pretty tough battle there with our bench. I love it though. I can't wait to see this team with Tucker as well, man. Harden, Embiid, and Tucker. Like this squad's going to be tough to go up against. I'm telling you, teams are going to hate us. Teams are going to hate us. We're going to play scrappy. Going to get to the line a lot. I like it though. I like it. Now let's get it to 1,000 likes. Free throws are good for the Nets. 5-point game, 2:54 to go here in the third. And our first appearance of Charles Bassey due to Montrez getting fouled out. If you're just tuning in, Harold fouled out in the third quarter. And now Charles Bassey going to get some run. Here's Champagnie for three. Got it. Nice shot. Julian Champagnie knocking it down. Let's go. Here's Payne going to hand it off. Chiozza, guarded by Isaiah Joe to the corner. Kessler Edwards baseline, kicks it back out. Now they're swinging it. Chiozza on Furkan, going to jab, pull a three. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Champagnie. Here comes Isaiah Joe. Let's see what he can do handling the ball. Furkan over to Isaiah Joe. Bassey going to set one. Isaiah swings. What a pass to the corner. Furkan off the dribble, up off the glass. Got it to go. Furkan Korkmaz. Balling here in the third quarter, man. Keeping us in it. He is balling right now. We're getting that Euro Furk tonight. Here's Payne up top, guarded by Bassey. Going to hand it off. And I don't know who that is. I think it's David Duke, and he just threw it to a bystander in the stands. Sixers basketball. Here comes ISO Furk again. Bassey going to set the high screen. Furk going left to right, going to drive off the dribble down to Bassey and slams it down. Charles Bassey putting in his first two of the game. Good to see some of these dudes getting some opportunities. Sixers on a 14-2 run. They are balling all over the Nets. And another steal. It's a first sight of Jaden Springer. He goes all the way. Court. Got it to go and one. He goes the length of the court. It's an and one for Jaden Springer. Everybody's chiming in tonight. Everybody's chiming in. The Sixers are taking a hold of the Nets here in the third. Doc Rivers is smiling. Dave Yeager's smiling. Springer hits the free throw. Let's get it. Let's get it, man. That's what I like to see. Charlie Brown's in the game as well. Yo, we're putting everybody on this roster in tonight. Furkan off another steal by the Sixers. We are having our way. Furkan going into drive again down to Bassey. Bassey down low. Turns, hooks, can't get it. Brown tips it back. Furkan behind the back. Springer up at the top. Here comes a screen from Bassey. Springer going to drive off the dribble, goes up, can't get it to fall. Here comes Chris Chiozza, 25 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Charlie Brown out deep guarding Chiozza, 5 seconds separating game and shot clock. Here comes a screen from Morris. Chiozza tried to get it to the corner, a little bit of confusion, and it's out of bounds. Another turnover, Sixers basketball. 9 seconds to play. Jason says, new subscriber. Don't get the game in my area in Florida, so I just checked out your stream. Great job. Glad I stumbled upon your show. Thank you, Jason. We will be here every game, so shout out to you. Furkan thinking three. Pulls it. Can't get it to fall. Nets pick it up. 1 second to go. Half court heave, and no good. The Sixers pull away. Here at the end of the third quarter, it's 101-86. Furkan Korkmaz, the Euro Furk, the Euro Turk, getting us going tonight here in the third quarter. And the Sixers are having their way. So let me sum up the game for you so far. So essentially, the Sixers backups, for the most part, competed with the Nets starting lineup. And now the Sixers backups are having their way with the Nets backups. So we're doing our thing, man. So we're doing our thing. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. One more quarter to go. We finish this one off. Let's get this W, man. Let's get this W, even though it doesn't matter. I saw all I wanted to see. I saw these role players stepping up, doing their thing, and making the most of their opportunities. There's nobody I'm really annoyed at tonight. You know, they're all playing well. So shout out to all the members in the chat. We still got 600 plus in here. This is preseason game 1. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be doing this hopefully every single game. We will be doing shows in between games. So be sure to tune into those, call into the show. We'll be having guests on. We'll be doing collabs, all that stuff. We still drop videos, break down all the news, 24/7 Sixers coverage. #1 show for Sixers fans, man, all around the globe, providing the passion, breaking it all down. Shout out to Manscaped. Click that link in the chat. Go to manscaped.com. 20% off free shipping using the code PhillyTake, man. Get your lawnmower 4.0. It's getting to be that time of the year, man. Make sure you're staying cleaned up. Trim the bushes. Trust me, fellas, your lady will thank you. Your lady will thank you. All right, here we go. One more quarter to play. Morris going to dump it off to Cam Thomas. He's going to drive, float. It's short. Bassey picks up the board. Bassey might be on his last limb. He needs to show something now. He's doing okay so far. Here's Furkan again. Entice me, Furk. This is crazy. Kicks it out. Champagnie steps into one. Got it. Wow. Julian Champagnie coming out of nowhere. I made a video on this guy a couple months ago. We haven't heard much of him, but man, 2 nice shots for Julian Champagnie. Looks to be a lot quicker as well. There's Cam Thomas. Dumps it down low. Morris trying to hold on. Morris guarded by Champagnie. Morris going to turn. Fade. Can't get it to fall. Springer picks up the rebound. Springer up top. He's going to cross. Springer going to drive. Goes up. Can't finish the lay. Out of bounds. Staying with the Sixers. Springer limping a little bit. Here's the inbound to Charlie Brown. Charlie Brown up top. Going to kick it over to Julian Champagnie. Here's Jaden Springer. Springer needs to get going, lays it up, and gets rocked into the first stand. Sheesh, man. Springer's concerning to me. He is. He has been for a while. It's not his fault. He's just not there in the development process for what this team needs. And the inbound going to be stolen away by the Brooklyn Nets. Here they come. Cam Thomas going to kick it up the floor. Kessler Edwards, now Deron Payne. Payne sets a nice screen, but he moved. It's an illegal one. And it's going back to the Sixers. What's up with that shoulder tape he's got on too? What's going on with that? Honestly, I'm liking what I'm seeing from mostly everybody, though, tonight. Who's that? Is that Trev Queen? Trev Queen finally seeing the floor at the end of the rotation, and an illegal screen. It's going to be on Seabass, I believe, Charles Bassey. Shout out to my guy, Philly Talk Podcast in the house. What's up, Philly Mike? Here come the Nets. Sumner all the way, and he's fouled en route to the basket, going to the line for 2. Sixers leading it by 18 points here in the fourth quarter. Sixers had a great end to the third. Furkan going nuts, man. Sixers bench no better than the starters. I mean, our bench, essentially to this point in the game, the Sixers bench unit stayed toe-to-toe with the Nets' full starting lineup. And then the Sixers' third unit has demolished the Brooklyn Nets backup. So, I mean, the fact that the Nets fans can even say, hey, I mean, I would be embarrassed if I was a Nets fan right now. Trev Queen around the screen, pulls it up, can't get it to go. Here come the Nets. Payne down low, gets plucked. Nice defense. Nice hands by Jaden Springer. Thomas goes up, can't get it. And the Sixers pulling the rebound. Trevelin Queen, Champagnie steps into another one, can't get it to fall. And out of bounds, staying with the Sixers. What did Ben do? Couldn't see the game. He was the same exact player as I predicted he would be, Philly Mike. He was the same exact player, looked to pass every possession, and had a couple assists per usual. But yeah, essentially the same player. He also went to the line and went 0 for 2 from the free throw line, which was great. And yeah, he tried to pull a mid-range fadeaway, and he missed by like 5 feet. So it sucks that I have to be this right about him, but I mean, it is what it is. Springer floats it up, no good. And when Simmons came off the floor is when the Nets came all the way back. As soon as he went out, I'm like, their offense is going to heat up, and they immediately went on an 11-0 run. Immediately. The first quarter, the Sixers put up 42 points. They were up by like 20-something. And as soon as he came out, they tied up in the second quarter, or very close to tying it up. Brown going to miss the jump shot. Bassey pulls it in. Trev Queen up top. He's going to drive with the left, go baseline. Trev Queen down to Bassey, slows it down. Charles Bassey with some force, man. And what a move down the other end by Sumner. Answers right back. Sixers still up by 16 with 9 minutes to go. That was a nice play there by Sumner. Now another pass in the lane to Bassey, and he gets plucked. Looked like someone got a piece of that one. They're both down on the ground. Sumner trying to throw it around, and the Sixers have active hands all night, man. Here's Trevelin Queen. Tried to force a pass, though, and it's stolen away. Forcing the issue way too much, man. Cam Thomas dribbles it off his own foot. Nice defense by Springer. It's the same exact thing. Literally the same thing. Literally the same thing. But not our problem anymore, man. I'm excited about the Sixers team now. I feel like everybody, for the most part, is playing well tonight. Here's Trevelin Queen trying to make something out of nothing. He does. Hits him with the little float at the basket. Here is Cam Thomas. Once again, we've been hearing about that on-ball pressure from Jaden Springer in training camp. He's showing it here tonight, and a foul by the Sixers. That one's going to be on Charlie Brown Jr. If you haven't been tuning in, we've been covering the whole training camp, all that stuff. And Day'Ron Sharpe fell right on Charles Bassey. Came up a little bit shaken up. First one's going to be off. But yeah, man, I think that Springer's playing some pretty good defense tonight. That wide open hook that Ben Brick killed me. Yeah, it's off by like 10 feet. And that one going to miss at the line. Second one, no good. Sixers lead it by 17. We are having our way tonight. Queen tried to force it again, stolen away. A nice steal, nice vision by Champagne. He's going to oop it up, and traveling Queen throws it down on the receiving end. Yo, Champagne is playing well right now. His shot form looks nice. Look at him. He's hawking everybody. I like it. I like it. Here is Cam Thomas, baseline. Thomas going to kick it out. David Duke loses the ball. Sixers another steal. I mean, it's a steal fiesta tonight. Jaden Springer, what the heck was that? Jaden Springer gets fouled. He tried to, I don't even know what he tried to do. He should have tried to throw it down one-handed. He tries to go two-handed, and Sumner hacks him. Got most of the ball, but that was weird. That was a weird dunk attempt by Jaden Springer. That was a weird dunk attempt by Jaden Springer. Once again, though, shout out to everybody in here, man. Still almost 600 people. Hit that like button. Can we get it to 600 likes? Can we do that? This team's playing well tonight. I'm happy about it. You got to be happy if you're a Sixers fan tonight. You got to be happy if you're a Sixers fan tonight. Like I said, number one show for Sixers fans. We're covering everything, 24/7 Sixers coverage. Revenue Reese has loved the content. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Appreciate everybody out there supporting the show. All the super chats, all that good stuff, man. And once again, support our sponsor, man. Look at this. I mean, where are you going to get this stuff from, man? Ball deodorant. Ball deodorant. Ask your girl if you should get ball deodorant. Let me know what she says. Oh, man. Shout out to Manscaped. Click that link in the chat, fellas. 20% off free shipping. Alchemist, what's going on, man? PSA says, tuning in from on the road to Outer Banks, NC. I love that. I love hearing things like that. I love hearing things like that. I mean, it's crazy, man, how we can tap in everywhere. You know, I always think about that. Like some of the Sixers fans that tap into this show or they message me and they're like, you know, I'm from Australia or I'm from Belgium or I'm from wherever. I'm on the West Coast. And I think about those things and I'm like, yo, this is cool. We get to tap in to everywhere, you know, because some of those people might not have a lot of Sixers fans around to talk with, you know. Speed Demon says, she said, heck yeah. That's what I like to see. What you got to check out Manscaped then. You got to check out Manscaped, man. I mean, you got to get the ball deodorant. Tell her to get it for you for Christmas or something. I don't know. Shout out to all the sponsors of the show, making it happen, taking this to new heights. This is preseason. What are you happy about? Yep, here we go. We got those types of people tuning in. Oh yeah, we're back. We're officially back. We're officially back. We're officially back. Let's go. Springer going to knock down the free throw. Sixers leading it by 20. And the second one will be good. Pair for Jaden Springer, 112-91. Sixers having a day. I cannot wait for this season, man. I really cannot. This is going to be a special year. Been saying it all off season. Shout out to the ones who have been tapped in all off season, staying up with all the coverage. Sumner went up. Bassey just sent that thing to another planet. I think they're going to call goaltending on it, but dang, what a block. Bassey trying to get his name in there at the end of the roster. It's going to be tough, though. It's going to be tough. Jaden Springer to a cutting Champagne. Tried to force one up. Couldn't get it. Bassey with the offensive rebound to Trevelin Queen. Kicks it out. Corner three. Champagne. And that one off the mark. Here come the Nets 3-on-2. All the way as Cam Thomas lays it and fouled by Jaden Springer. Fouled by Jaden Springer. Let's get a yes, sir in the chat. Yeah, let's get a yes, sir going in the chat. We got to make them sparingly and make them meaningful. Let's go. How many people? We still have over 500 people in the preseason.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, man. In fact, let me get a more emphatic one as the Nets are shooting free throws.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Listen, y'all, hit that like button. Click that share button down below. Share this on your Facebook group. Share it on wherever else there's Sixers fans, man. I don't go in the Facebook groups, but send it wherever. Let's go. Trevelin Queen. Going to kick it back to Charlie Brown. Here's Trevelin Queen for deep, a three. Can't get it. And the Nets will pick it up. Randy Faulkner, what's up, man? Another member in the house. And Michael Foster has entered the chat. He's in here for the first time. Yeah, we're really seeing everybody on this team. Foster has, I believe, an Exhibit 10 deal. He'll be in the G League, but might as well get him some run. Here's Trevelin Queen goes up. Champagny cleans it up. Trev Queen is down. Can we get a timeout? Can we stop play? What are we doing here, refs? Queen hit his head pretty hard. Not what you want to see in a preseason game. He gets up. He looks very shaken up there. Let's see this. Head kind of whipped back a little bit. Hit the ground. Tough fall for him. And he's going to immediately go back to the locker room, I think. Hopefully he's okay. Actually, no, he's just going to sit on the bench for now. He's going to sit on the bench. Hopefully he's okay. Hopefully he's okay. Nets didn't come out to play because it doesn't count. Now, that is a very, very lazy comment. Everybody has their own opinion, but man, that is a lazy... See, this is my problem with Nets fans. With most of them. I mean, that is the type of comments you hear from those people. They had their whole starting lineup in, and they got thrown around by Tyrese Maxey, Tobias Harris, and role players. Come on, man. If they won, though, if the Nets were winning, they would be saying that they're title favorites and championship contenders. That's my issue with it. That's my issue with them. Come on, man. And they literally scored like 40 points in the second quarter. It's crazy, man. But Sixer Nation, man, stand up. We don't need to pay attention to those people. We're having a good time. The Sixers have done everything we have expected and more tonight. We've done everything they've expected and more. I mean, what can you be mad about if you're a Sixers fan? This has been great. Every guy contributing, even guys at the end of the roster. Simmons missing 2 free throws, breaking a jump shot. The Nets getting waxed by our role players in the first quarter. I mean, there's nothing better you could ask for to start off the season. So I'm having a good time. I'm having a good time. I'm having a great time. Randy says, I can't wait for Ben to come to the Sixers house. Man, that's going to be a crazy environment. I might have to go to that game. I might have to pop up there for that one. That would be nuts. Alonzo says, I'm having a great time. You're asking for likes, but alienating Net supporters. Now, I don't alienate anybody. One thing I always say on the show is that everybody is allowed to be in here, have fun, watch the game, and talk ball, man. But it's those comments, man. It's those comments from those types of people that are they're just bad comments. They're just bad comments. Michael House in the game, or Michael Foster. I want to see Daniel House get in here. And Watanabe going to knock down the second. Sixers lead it by 18 points. 6 minutes to go here in the preseason opener here at the Barclays. Champagny at the high post. He's going to look for Bassey. Now kick it back out. Foster going to pull a three. That one's short. Brown gets the rebound. Sixers have been great on the boards tonight. Charlie Brown for three. Can't get it to go. Nets pick it up. Here they go on the fast break. Watanabe all the way and finishes. Here is Jaden Springer going to give the Bassey. Charlie Brown a deep two. Can't get it to fall. We're looking at the Blue Coats starting five right here. Everybody fighting for rebounds. It's out of bounds. Going to go the other way. Brooklyn basketball. Augustus says, enjoyed it here. Thank you. Appreciate that. Hope to see everybody back next game as well. And tomorrow, we'll be doing a show with a guest, taking some calls potentially, talking about this one tonight and previewing the next game. So, like I said, be sure to tune in every single day. Payne for three. That one off the mark. Springer going to dump it off to Charlie Brown. Now Bassey into Charlie Brown off his foot, and it's going the other way again. .425 to go. Here's Chiozza. Going to hand it off. Now a dump down low. Payne goes up again, and another foul. And another foul. Waj says RB Finals vibes. You know the vibes, man. You know the vibes. Let's go. Let's do it, man. This is the year. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. And the second free throw will miss. 4:15 to go in the game. Springer to bring it up the floor. Jaden Springer going to drive on Chiozza, kicks it out. Champagny to the corner. Foster, a three, it's airballed. Here come the Nets. 4 minutes to play. Chiozza. He's going to kick the Watanabe, goes up, blocked by Charles Bassey, out of bounds, sends him to the hardwood. Nice block, Bassey, who was underwhelming in Summer League, but pretty strong performance tonight from Bassey after Trez was fouled out in the third quarter. Chiozza up at the top. Chiozza going to cross, going to drive, spin, kick back. Watanabe, a three, steps into it and got it. Brown going to go all the way, and he drives it and slams it home. Can't stay in front of him. Charlie Brown with an easy two. Sixers lead it by 15. 3:20 to go. Nets throw it up. Can't get it. Payne gets his own and puts it in and one. He's going to the line for one more. And Payne will put it through. It's a 12-point game, 3:20 to go. End of the rotations, battling it out. Springer up top. He's at the wing. Here comes Champagny running around the screen. Springer's going to try to take it himself. Spins, loses. And the Nets poke it out of bounds. Going to stay with Philly. All right, we got to get you out of here. Like I said, guys, everybody's opinions are welcome. But this is, this is for Sixers Nation, man. And we respect the competition, but let's keep it clean in the chat, man. Let's keep it clean in the chat. Champagny going to pull it from the baseline and fouled. Sixer Nation, though, stand up in the chat, man. There's Seth Curry, by the way. I miss Seth Curry. I miss him, man. Sixer Nation, stand up in the chat. Stand him in the chat, Sixer Nation. First one good. Second one good. 118, 104. Here's Watanabe, top of the arc. Can't get it to fall. Springer up top, going to hand it over to Bassie. Now Michael Foster. He's going to take it off the dribble. Go in, one hand. Can't get it to fall. Bassie gets his own, tips it out. Champagny, the step back three. That one's short. Another rebound by the Sixers. And Watanabe caught an elbow from Michael Foster. Right in the jaw. Shout out to Sixer Nation in the chat, man. Still got 550 people up in here.
Let's go.
Appreciate everybody being here in the show tonight for preseason game 1. Man, this is awesome. This is great. Sixer Nation, be sure you tune in tomorrow as well. We'll have it constant, man. Constant coverage. They're really going to look at this for a flagrant? Come on, man. There's 2 minutes to go. It's preseason. He didn't mean it. He didn't mean it. Let's get this guy out of here as well. Let's get this guy out of here. Mr. Roddy with the $5 super chat. Thank you for the donation. Says RB, the Nets media market. It's not going to talk about how Kyrie Simmons got ran off the floor by a non-all-star player. They had to play regular season minutes. I know. Trust me, we've been saying this all off season, man. Been saying this all off season. That team does not scare me. That team does not scare me, man. Team does not scare me. They had to battle through 2 quarters to stay afloat with our bench with Maxey and Tobias. So it's crazy. If I'm a Sixers fan tonight, I'm feeling really happy about this, about the performance, especially in the first half. If I'm a Nets fan, I'm thinking, well, my starters had to duke it out with these guys. So, but I'll let them talk about that. I'll let the media play it up to be for them to be championship contenders. Just wait till we see Harden, Embiid, and Tucker with this squad. Imagine this squad with Harden, Embiid, and Tucker. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Why are there so many haters? That's just what happens when you grow something, pretty well. When you have a platform and you grow it, they say when you have haters, you're doing something right. I just try to provide the best coverage possible. Like some people think this is like, they come in here and they think this is just like a chill thing. No, I'm trying to make this into something huge. Flagrant 1 is the call. But yeah, that's why, we can't have that disrespect going on in the chat. We can have different opinions. That's why we're here. But we got to keep that disrespect to a minimum. Let's get this person out of here too. You have a good night. But yeah, I'm gonna definitely need some good mods this season, so we can keep these trolls away. We got to keep it clean in here, man. This is a business at the end of the day. Watanabe hits the free throw. There's Kyrie Irving, probably thinking about how the world is flat or something. Here are the Nets. We're winding down the last couple minutes, and an air ball. Air ball by a mile. 726 in the chat. 726. Hit the like, man. Here's the inbound. Duke going to pull it up. No good. Champagny with the rebound. He will bring it down the floor. Now Jaden Springer. Again. Charlie Brown. Here's Champagny. Champagny off the dribble. Down to Foster, and he throws it down. I don't even know who's in now for the Nets. They have the bottom of the rotation in. Williams a three, no good. William, thank you for that, man. Springer or Brown picks it up. Champagny. Here's Michael Foster. Going to turn, fade, and can't get it to go. Champagny gets it back off the tip and steps into another three, the third triple of the night for Julian Champagny. Have a night, kid. 13 points here off the bench. And now a deep three for Brooklyn. No good. Bassey picks it up. We have 1 minute to play. Sixer Nation, you know the drill, man. Get those dubs flying. This one's over. Another three off the mark. 123-106. Jonathan says, how do I subscribe again? Click the red subscribe button down below. Hit the subscribe button and then hit the little bell so you don't miss any videos or live streams. Very important. John says, I want some merch. Yo, we have new merch dropping soon. The new logo, new merch. So make sure you get the old merch before it goes off the store, man. Springer going to drive it and fouled and one. Springer to the line. Am I going over the box score? Yeah, I'll go over the box score. That's what we usually do at the end. And then tomorrow, like I said, we'll be back either with some type of film breakdown or probably we'll have guests on and talk, take some live calls. So if you want to chime in on this game, on the team, be sure to pop in tomorrow night as well. 127-106, 20 seconds to play. One more play coming up. Williams all the way, goes up and got the tough bucket, and that is going to do it. Sixers will run out the clock. 127 to 108 is your final score. $5.99 on the like button. Now 600. Let's go. Yes, sir. The Sixers get it done in the season preseason opener. 127 to 108. In the highly touted return of Ben Simmons, and they're talking to him after the game. They just lost by 20. They lost by 20. Ben Simmons with 6 points, 4 rebounds, and 5 assists in his first game in 470 days. Well, that is just the perfect Ben Simmons stat line. Sounds about right. All right, let's mute this. Sixers get it done, though. 127-108. Sixer Nation. Shout out to everybody, man. Ton of people in the chat tonight breaking it all down. We're literally commentating the game, breaking it down live. Number one show for Sixers Nation, man. Shout out to everybody out there. Also, shout out to Manscaped for sponsoring the show tonight. Get yourself a Lawnmower 4.0 with a ceramic cutting edge blade. Get yourself a weed whacker. Get yourself some crop preserver, some crop reviver. Get all the products at manscaped.com. Skin safe technology, taking it to a new level. They have everything you need, man. They have everything you need. It's going to be that time of the year. Fellas, you know it'll make your girl happy. You got to keep her happy. Got to trim the bushes. Got to take care of the jewels, man. Trying to get to the next level, you know what you got to do. Check out Manscaped. Promo code PhillyTake, 20% free shipping. Shout out to everybody coming through the show tonight. It was a fun one. It was a fun one for sure. The Sixers dominated. Essentially, the Sixers backups, along with Maxey and Tobias, held the entire Nets starting lineup in the first half. They went toe for toe. First half, the Sixers put up 42 points. The Nets had a great second quarter, but essentially they were almost even at halftime. The Sixers bench role players went toe for toe with the Brooklyn Nets starting lineup. That's all I can ask for, honestly, and more. Sixers had a great game tonight. Saw what I wanted to see from everybody. No Harden, no Embiid, no Tucker, but these boys stepped up, got it done. They win this one, 127-108. Tyrese Maxey led the way in the first quarter, 20 points for Maxey tonight, 3 assists, 6 for 8 from the field. Tobias with 9 points. Paul Reed with 10. Loved his energy tonight, 5 rebounds. Anthony Melton and Thibault struggled offensively, but defensively they combined for 6 steals in the first half. Montrezl Harrell, 10 points, 5 rebounds off the bench. Great energy, but he did get fouled out. Needs to clean that up. George Niang with 8 points tonight. Furkan went Euro Furk in the third quarter. 15 points for Furkan Korkmaz. 6 for 12. What a game out of Furkan Korkmaz. What a game out of Furkan Korkmaz. Isaiah Joe, his stock was on the rise. It looks like Isaiah Joe hopefully is going to get a spot at the end of the roster. 9 points for Isaiah Joe. 3 for 8 from the field. 3 threes. And then, the end of the rotation, guys. I thought Julian Champagnie, though, had a marvelous game. We haven't seen him at all. I haven't seen much run at all from Champagnie. He had 15 points, 3 threes in this game, 7 rebounds, 3 assists. I know it was against, the end of the rotation, but still, he played pretty well. And, stepping into shots, doing his thing. So shout out to Julian Champagnie. Jane Springer with 7 points. Still looked a little bit awkward, but got to get it going. Shake Milton, 1 for 6 tonight. And yeah, it's essentially where we're at. Essentially saw everything we wanted to see. Sixers shot decent as a team. For the Brooklyn Nets, like I said, Kyrie, Katie did their thing. 13, 12. Claxton had 12. Kyrie had 9. Simmons, 6 points. 4 rebounds, 5 assists, and a steal. Same player. Same pass first, passive player. I saw exactly what I expected from Simmons. Missed a couple free throws. And yeah, the Sixers bench then destroyed the Nets bench. So, I can't be mad at this game. That's essentially what it was. Preseason action. Yeah, man. I'm happy, though. I'm happy. 42 points in the first. We came out absolutely ripping this team. Maxey hits a pull-up 3 right at the beginning and then knocks down another 3. I loved it. Shout out to Sixer Nation, though, man. Like I said, we're constantly pulling through, bringing the coverage nonstop. We're bringing the coverage. Videos, news updates, live call shows, collabs. We're bringing reporters on. We're doing everything. We are creating that 24/7 Sixers platform that you need. Grace says this was the end of 2-5. Yeah, it's, and it was crazy because I tweeted about this a couple weeks ago. Like, this show, like this community right here, we really, we coined, right? I mean, we coined the phrase 2-5. It ran its course. It was great. Great time. But that era is over. That's not our problem anymore. I'm glad to move on from that. Sixers are in a much better position. The Nets didn't show me anything to scare me tonight. And yeah, I'm glad with who we have. I'm happy with who we have. I think this is going to be a special year. I really like this team, and I can't wait to see what it looks like with Harden, Embiid, and Tucker on the floor. I think this is our best shot. This is one of our most polished rosters. And I mean, obviously things need to come together, but this was a good start. I'm not going to overreact about preseason, but it was a good showing tonight. I saw everything I wanted to and more. Everything I wanted to and more. Shout out to Randy, Maul, Daniel, all the channel members for showing up and showing out. Grace says you coined it. We really did. We really did. Had major outlets running with it. It was crazy. We've been through a lot here, especially on this channel, especially the last couple years. But this is year 3 covering this team full time. You guys make it incredible. Shout out to Sixer Nation. We would not be here without you. Let's keep it going. Imagine playing your big 3 and still losing. Yeah, I mean, again, it's a preseason game, but, you know, they didn't really look so impressive to me. Again, I called it in the second quarter. You can go back. You can go back and watch the stream after. You can go back and watch the stream. As soon as he came off the floor, I was like, they're going to go on a run, and they did. I'm so glad that's not our problem anymore. I'm so glad it's not our problem anymore. They'll see eventually. They'll see. Evan says, continue what you do. I love the content. We're never stopping, man. We're taking this thing to new heights. I promise you that. Promise you that. I'm not going to tell you guys who we're going to have on tomorrow, but we have some good guests coming up in the next week, 2 weeks. So yeah, be sure to tune in tomorrow. If you want to chime in about this game, if you want to give your thoughts on Ben or Tyrese or anybody else, come through tomorrow night. We'll take some phone calls, do our thing as always. Follow the Instagram page. Follow me on Twitter. All the handles are down on the bottom. Appreciate everybody supporting the show. Shout out to all the new subscribers. Herbert says they played a half, cut a 20-point lead. No. You mean they got down by 20 with their starters. See what I mean? See how people try to flip that? They got down by 20 with their starters up against our role players. That's what happened. And then they had to kick it into gear because they were risking getting embarrassed by 30 points in the first half. I'm just saying, man. No need to flip it. Sixers came out with more energy. The Nets had to wake up. That's what happened. That's what happened. Nonetheless, though, good productive night for the Sixers. Good productive night for the Sixers. Maxey's a superstar, says Larry. Yeah, Maxey's good, man. What I saw from Maxey in that first quarter, just the aggression, just stepping into his shot and not really worrying about anything. He looked quicker. He looked stronger. And, you know, I mean, like I've been saying, it looks like he put on 20 pounds. That allowed him to push through some of that first, level initial defense and get to his spots. And he was looking really good. And that 3 ball, if he hits that, like I saw tonight, like he did last year, he was number 3 in the league last year. If he can do that consistently, man, we are in for something special with Tyrese Maxey. We're in for something special with Tyrese Maxey. If we're going to see what we saw in that first quarter, man, it's going to be great. It's going to be great. Paul, I'm feeling great. Feeling great. Thought it was a great way to start off and, just preseason, but I saw everything I needed to see tonight and more. Everything I needed to see and more. So I'm happy. It's a long season. Good way to start off for sure. Shout out to all 400 still in the chat. Hit the like button, subscribe. Check out our sponsor, Manscaped. Click the link in the chat. Promo code Philly Take, 20% off, free shipping. Take care of the jewels, man. That being said, I will see all of you tomorrow night. The Sixers get the dub. 1-0 in the preseason. On to the next one. Solid performance tonight. I'll read out some of the comments, man. Let's see. Larry says Maxey was the best player on the court. Chiquita says thanks for the Sixers content. Shout out to Chiquita. Not missing the 6-point performances Ben puts up, I agree. Maxey's going to be fire, says Grace. Douglas says you can tell who will be cut. That's true. That's true. Paul says, thought I'd join for the algo and drop a comment. That's what we need. Algo. Appreciate it. Love it. Love it. Tune in tomorrow night, Sixer Nation. We'll break it all down even more. As always. Stay connected, man. You guys have a great night. Catch you on the next one. Peace.